Hello, chat. Someone else on the Zoom call, please say something to make sure I didn't fuck up the audio.
Something. This, that, and the other.
Something?
It works.
Oh.
Hear me now?
It appears to work.
So
I'm
this
going to mute it now.
Great, and I tried putting a chat box on our overlay and it's not showing up. Hooray. People, please chat things. Why? Oh, there we go. Okay. So, this is Magic Fish Radio, but this is not Exit to Eden, our ongoing NWAD in Space campaign. This is the alternating week where we do indie games, because I am missing Gen Con this year, and I need to get my new game fixed somewhere, and so now it's Mitchell's problem. And that of anyone else who wants it to be their problem, as long as it's their problem on this channel. At 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturday nights. So yes, we have started doing, our default is Demon Hunters, but yo, when we can get a new, fun, new, interesting game, oh yikes, Nightbot really takes over the, anyway.
Yes.
Shit, yes. Nightbot, shit. Lost my train of thought. When we can get a fresh new indie game that, you know, was just, especially one that was just recently Kickstarted or is still having their Kickstarter, we're like, yay! Oh, we're being raided. Thank you, Norse Meat. Thank you for the raid.
Hey, welcome, Raiders.
And even more fun, doing this every other week means I don't have to GM every week. So, yeah, now, so Magic Fish Radio, get on our Discord to find out more about us, get on our Twitter, follow all the social media links. We do TTRPGs on Saturday nights, and it's awesome. So, I'm not in charge anymore for this, except for the stream part, so now, Mitchell, why don't you tell us more about this wonderful game full of food puns, which allows me to say we're actually playing D&D this week.
Yeah. So yeah, Fat Magic is a 5e TTRPG, kind of a little supplement campaign thing that adds all the foodie goodness that you've ever wanted to. If you ever found yourself salivating, pressing your face against the window while also kind of manipulating the dice in your pockets, this is the game for you. If you ever looked at sausage and you're like, I could hit someone with that, this is the game for you. If you like baguettes in the size and girth of a baguette and want to use it as a heavy sword, this is the TTRPG for you. If you're just hungry, this is also the TTRPG for you. So any food related stuff, this is it. This is it. You get my point.
And yay, successfully Kickstarted. Food fight. Yeah, successfully funded. Super excited. This is really cool. Yep. Even if you weren't able to get on the Kickstarter while it was live, there is still a quick start supplement that does really well and just showing the breadth of this setting. Yay!
The breadth, yes.
The breadth.
The bread of, yeah, definitely. And the backer kit will be out within the next couple weeks. So it'll allow you to pre-order and grab some more stuff. I saw the Fat Magic booty shorts or short shorts today. So, you know, entice your friends or partners and stuff like that. Bring some food play into whatever you got going on. And, you know, live your best life.
Don't worry, Norse Meat. Tonight we're going full ham.
Oh, God.
More puns!
It's going to be a lot.
I'd say this was the bread of affliction, but that would be flat magic.
All right, everyone roll 1d10 damage.
Is it psychic? I'm immune to that.
It's bread damage.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's mostly like carbohydrates and stuff. Like, yeah.
My one weakness.
Yeah. All right. Oh man, do we just hop in, or are we doing introductions?
Introductions might be fun.
Yeah, let's roll with it.
While I'm watching the new chat box and seeing if it's working or not. Woohoo! Kicking the door, gluten the room. Oh, hi, Yay, Jet-esque! Yay! I implored all of my foodie and punny friends to come watch us tonight, which is why there's a chat box in the screen, because this channel runs off wordplay.
It's a lot of play here.
Or at least I do.
Yeah, we're like the little kids in that McDonald's playpen.
Pure Dark Nature, one of our regulars, just redeemed a whole bunch of player rerolls for channel points. We do cash or channel points for in-game buy-ins, so go ham wild.
Yeah, I want more rerolls. So
I mean, honestly, I have no problems with people on the stream buying them for themselves as long as their account is watching the channel.
Excellent.
Like, we are tiny, and I will take it.
I get all of them.
And also, we have a food-based charity that we are donating to, that we've donated before, that I'm blanking on the name, but they specifically are basically Meals on Wheels for trans persons of color.
That is awesome.
Yes, it is very, very awesome.
Is that the Okra Project?
Yes, the Okra Project.
Yeah. Where's my free crit?
Oh, someone redeemed some automatic crits. So today's boosts are rerolls for the GM and or the players, and automatic crits for very important things, but I made those crits very expensive. Shermernolt, I'm sorry, I still can't pronounce your name, since you clearly have a lot of channel points and clearly watch us a whole lot.
I don't think it's meant to be pronounced. And one for the GM, right?
Yes.
Shimmer,
And it looks like we had a name suggestion for our ship the other game.
That is
One
for...
for every PC. Got it.
Got
This is
it.
the SS
Thank
one
you.
for every PC. No.
Okay, so I'll push for the character player introductions. Let's start with Draccus, and go counterclockwise, because that means I'm last and can do all of this bookkeeping.
Woo! Cool. I'll stop digging around for dice. I'm Draccus. I'm playing Pepper tonight, who is an elf and an arcane trickster rogue, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. Got some candy peppermint themes going on. It'll be great. I'm not causing chaos at all.
You are. You know it.
Oh, I am.
Oh yes.
Yeah. I guess, are we just going to the right?
Based on my screen, the next would be Zardoz.
I am Zardoz. I am playing ActualDraccus, a Dhampir sorcerer who really just wants to get through the end of his shift.
I'm playing Dilbert Steinbeck. I'm an alligator snapping turtle, and in my regular life, I'm a butcher, so I got knives on the fighter.
And I am playing Shar, a Wildfire Druid, and a chef, who is all about warming the heart and soul with food, and also fire.
Hoot. And I am Laurel, the Dragonborn Honey Cleric, as you can tell by the makeup that looks way better in my mirror than on camera. And I'm assuming I'm the dessert maven. But also, I've been reading up on what happens to, as a golden Dragonborn, I've been looking up what happens to sugary things when you heat them up, and it's really funny. So...
Burns up all, like, cool, like, right? Yeah.
Yeah, burning hellfire's got nothing on hot sugar.
Have you ever tried roasting a peep over a campfire?
Yes.
They usually scream.
Or two peeps, and they duel.
That's fair.
Sorry, I'm still counting all the rerolls people are buying. 1, 2...
There's so much stuff.
There's so much happening. I've never had this many. We have 29 viewers. That's like twice our best average. Thank you.
What's up,
at
people?
mealtimes, the tiefling turns into a Pokemon. because they're getting a char. Their char getting a mealeon.
Oh, thank you. I did not figure out what that joke was.
Dumplings fall, you dead.
Really, really dense dumplings.
I have not even reached my final form.
All right, I think I've caught up for now. We have 5 player rerolls in the player pool. We have 6 auto crits for the players, and the GM has 7 rerolls.
Fun. Do I get any auto crits? Where's my love?
Nope. Well, I mean, I made it players only. Well, the thing is, GM rerolls are only cost half as much as player rerolls. Because that's how we roll.
I see what you did there. No, that's fine.
Woohoo! Oh, now there's another. Thank you for the player reroll. So now we have 6. All right, I'll do my best to keep track.
You too.
No, bitch. You see us rolling, you hating.
I am hating. Like, this is cookery on this one shot.
Also, you're the GM. You can always step it up if you want.
I'm just gonna.
True.
I'm just gonna use my loaded die here.
There you go.
I mean, it's not like we'd know.
I know. Well, I'm telling you, so hopefully you do know.
Yeah. Woot! Shenanigans!
I got a buddy who's got such crappy luck. I gave him loaded dice. They're supposed to only roll 6s. He has rolled, so far, 3 crit fails with those stupid things.
Wow.
Double ones on loaded dice. I'm like, how in the hell did you manage that?
Because loaded dice are usually 6s and 1s. That way you can auto 7.
Yeah, but I got him the 6 ones, so they should always land on 6. But he managed to throw 1s on them.
I was waiting for you to work in a pun there, so I was.
Yeah, I was expecting a joke to happen.
Yeah,
that's like, ouch.
like,
that's kind of wow. That story.
No, this is no joke. This is just like, yeah, loaded dice. I got a buddy with shit luck.
So Arcane the Sage wants to know if those auto crits are just successes, or are they like auto fails too? Crit fails.
Crit happens. I put them in. I tried to describe them in the channel points thingy as it's as if we rolled a 20 on a very important roll.
Don't worry, we're only in this for the crits and giggles.
There we go. That's who we know. Yes.
Anyway, I think we were gonna play a role-playing game tonight.
Yeah, I thought that was like on the to-do list.
No, we're just here to make puns. Let's be clear about it.
Woohoo!
Oh man, yeah.
It was a honey trap, Mitch. We lured you here just for the puns.
How sweet.
Mitch is done.
Yeah, I'm connected to this computer by the headphones. All right, is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Now will the players bow down to the DM? Thank you, Arcane the Sage.
No, they won't.
Bow is B-A-O.
So you are all villagers in a hamlet. We're gonna call this hamlet because I believe I had a name for it, but I forgot it. So we'll just like toss that into the mix. What was it?
Porktown the Hamlet.
Porktown the Hamlet. Perfect. Porktown the Hamlet. A place that only has about 80 people who live in it. And you are all adventurers in the shadows of the great hero Paston, who everyone loves. He gets underwear thrown at him constantly. He has several suitors. He has like the mayor's house and everything. In every adventure you go on, he always comes back and he takes credit for everything you guys actually do. So people know him to be like a wizard, a cleric, a druid, a fighter. He's just everything.
He's Red Mage.
He's God, all right? Between his 2 pectorals, which are the sexiest chiseled things you've ever seen, you can bounce large boulders off of them. People just believe he can do anything, and he might be able to. I mean, he's conquered everything that anything has ever thrown at him. He's defeated dragons. He saved damsels. He saved that one prince.
He saved brunch that time, and we're like...
This is true, yeah. It was a special little bit of salt that he put into it. And it was just like...
We are salty. So salty.
He, like, salt baited it. So yeah, that is the hamlet that you guys all reside in. So you guys have just come back from accosting a lich who was raising the dead and all sorts of shenanigans. Paston was working on his memoir while you all fought these evildoers, got, kicked around a little bit, but you were victorious by the end of the day. Coming back right here now in this little hamlet, you see the lovely home surrounding you, people starting to come out, birds starting to chirp and gather around Paston for the glory that is he. As the town welcomes the hero who is currently carrying the spoils, which includes several French loaves of baguettes. So, why don't you guys describe what your characters look like? What's your mood right now, and your general vibe? We'll just go around like we did before. Stop moving camera.
Thank you for the bits.
I'm a slight kind of elf person here, and I'm like giving off the vibe that I'm totally in on whatever this cheery feeling is. Inside, I'm a little salty, but the outside's gotta be sweet. So I'm just like, Paston!
Oh
What a
no!
freeze frame.
Oh, that's perfect. Right there, leave it. Who's next?
Zardoz.
Cazadrax is dressed very plainly. He looks like he works at a restaurant. Even when he's out adventuring, he's got his knives just sort of tucked into his belt. He's smoking a half a pack of cigarettes. He noticeably doesn't breathe.
At once?
Yes. He is just completely over this.
Right. Who's next?
Oh.
Yay, they're back. Hi.
Yay.
They're unfrozen.
I don't know what happened. Sorry
You
about
got
that.
very excited and the internet
Yeah,
couldn't handle
the
it.
internet couldn't handle it.
Too excite!
Delbert is a 6-foot, looks mostly like a turtle, kind of like Oogway, except an alligator snapping turtle instead of a regular turtle. So, the shell's all spiny and stuff, and he's got the, modesty cloth tied around, but other than that, not really wearing clothes or armor. Except for his bowler. He's got, knives. Like, you can see the sheath poking out at various points, but, he's just got a turtle face, so, it's not really smiling, it's not really frowning, but he's stomping along, like he's not terribly happy with the goings-on, but, it's hard to tell.
Right, who's next?
Oh no, is Josh frozen too?
No,
Oh no,
I'm
he
not doing-
blinked. He blinked.
I was just going. I jumped in front of you before, but you were in fact on top of me on the screen.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going around in the circle.
Counterclockwise.
Oh, we're going around a circle. Okay, sorry. I thought we were going top to bottom. You can't actually tell from the layout which one we're doing. So Shar is fairly round overall. She's got cute little horns and wings, and is sort of fluttering a little bit above the group as they come back. And she's having none of it. She's rolling her eyes at Paston taking all of the glory when we went all through all of the trouble, and he did none of it. She's also not wearing armor either. She has a big tattoo that's sort of metallic on one arm, and it seems to guard her from knives.
Laurel is a golden dragonborn honey cleric. She's not really dressed in cleric robes. She more keeps things like casual and studded leather armor to increase her AC a little bit because clerics are squishy. But ultimately she's kind of ignoring Gaston because she's found these very nice local honeybees that are all like, hi! And she's like, hi! Hi! And she's more than used to this Paston nonsense and so is just sort of flitted off in her own little world. Her own little world of sweetness and light, but yeah, there might be a salt crust developing, but so she's like, fuck it, I'll tell it to the bees.
Yeah, and like even the bees are like,
What's up with this asshole?
they're like, hey, can I get an autograph from Passed On? Can you get me an autograph with Passed On?
Oh, just go right up and ask him.
I
Clearly, he can.
can't.
What do you
No,
mean he can't?
I don't speak the English. We're buzzing at each other right now.
Well, haven't you heard his stories? He can clearly speak to the bees.
I feel like I'm about to get the shit slapped out of me, so...
Well, hey, I mean, he is the one who keeps telling the stories about his bee speech abilities, so...
I feel like you're not enabling me right now. I feel like if you were on my side, you'd just get my autographs. Do you not like me?
No, I love you. You are so important to the ecosystem.
Yeah, whatever. I feel hurt inside, so... I might just buzz off.
That stings.
And the little bee puts on like a fedora and gets a suitcase and buzzes it away.
Oh, he's one of those hipster bees. Well, he'll get it. I'm sure it's just a phase. He'll get over
He like
it.
Passed On before it was cool.
He was into
Exactly.
Passed On before he got famous.
Uh,
You've probably never heard of his bee phase.
So yeah, everyone is welcoming Passed On, and it looks like a feast is going to be had this very evening in his honor. The moment everyone comes in, he flexes, and like his shirt and armor just explode off of his body, flying to different places, revealing a well-oiled, very muscular form. He's almost dripping with oil.
Oh, a villager called Jadask does ask him, what kind of yeast to raise the dead? I remember. The chat thing isn't working well, but that was amazing.
Yeah, Passed On looks over. Sourdough, probably. Something like that. I don't know. I just know how to destroy things and save people's lives. And he kind of gives a little...
I'm sure that would fill several books.
I say, not very much under my breath. But not to him directly.
That was odd. Any case, he turns around to you all. Thanks for your help. Please return to your domiciles. I think now's the time for heroes. We got to give the people what they want. So, of course, you're
The
free
people
to...
want heroes. I know we didn't have any limb, but at the
God bless America. Sorry. That's not staying on.
I thought you didn't like limb. That's why you didn't like heroes.
I don't know what this one's saying.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Anyone?
Merc, you're gonna have to speak up.
I think you have to turn off the filter, and then it's getting in the way.
And he'll pat the little turtle or alligator thing.
6 feet of turtle with his spiky shell.
Yeah, like, it's okay, little one. I understand. I'm sure there's a swamp or some puddle you can play in. You've missed your home with your other turtle people.
Are you
I
kidding?
turned
We're
it
having a
charged.
party.
Like,
He did just ask for heroes, right? Heroes. You need lamb for that. We didn't have any lamb.
I plan on cooking up a storm and telling people the story of what really happened.
Of my glory, I understand. You may come then to the dinner. I mean, in fact, all of you may come. Just don't embarrass me. All right, we'll see you
Oh, do
later.
that again? Got it.
And he'll skip on over to his fans who bow before him, and they start cooking him up a feast, which you are all inclined to assist in if you'd like.
Tempto is reminding us that, remember, sidekicks can't order hero sandwiches.
Can't. This is true. Only the best for paston.
I will absolutely help, especially since I need to make sure Pasta's dish is appropriately spicy for heroes.
Hell yeah.
me see if I still have that ghost pepper honey.
I've got.
I do!
I've got butcher's knives and a yen to make hibachi, I guess.
I'm gonna go around to just offering people peppermints. I have no other relevant skills. Just
Yay!
candy.
Candy from strangers!
Yeah. The kids are very into it.
I'm not a stranger, I live here. I'm very well known.
Yeah, it's a small town.
You're very well known as a rogue. Must be a very good your job then.
I'm very well known as a person who hands out candy.
There you go.
I have other identities for being a rogue.
Doesn't that get you put on a list?
Yeah, so
There's
you
a
guys.
very suspicious person in the group who hands out candy. Seems great.
Yeah, it's totally fine. It's normal. And yeah, coming into like the town center and everything, it's this wooden building with a straw rooftop. Wonderful fire pit, several circular tables with various wooden depictions of Paston and several of his more glorious poses.
I accidentally knock into one about hip height. It takes a chunk out. Not a very important chunk, but a chunk.
Yeah, it's like the in this statue, like his like waistline is now missing certain bits. Falling onto the ground and everything. And I'm sure some little kid tries to pick it up and like glue it back on, like
Upside down.
yeah, like it just goes in there like that. And it pretty much goes as it usually goes, with everyone congratulating Paston for all his glory and stuff, and you guys just kind of being put on the wayside. Unfortunately.
So how do we embarrass him?
I don't think we can, but I think that maybe we can, I mean, he can't take credit if he's not with us, you know, so maybe we just go without him. Or maybe we just refuse, to go next time. Make him do everything himself, because he doesn't need us.
I was just going to put a thin layer of honey over the heroes section of the long table.
Catching flies.
And on his chair.
There you go.
Laurel, it's not about the glory. I mean, it's really about helping people and raise their spirits. If this is what raises their spirits, then so it be.
It's a little bit about the glory, though.
It's about getting paid. He takes credit for everything, and we get, whatever the hell's left over after he takes the hero share of the bounties.
I would be more okay with lifting community spirits if he wasn't such a bastard about it.
There's liquor at this thing, right?
Oh yeah, of course. It's
Oh,
like nice mead and such.
Yeah, I mean, with Laurel here, we got so much mead.
We're not
Yeah, it's like
we're not a port
Everclear.
town, but we get by.
And so, as you guys are enjoying, or not really enjoying yourselves, the usual evening gustos after adventure, there are several horns that cry out into the night. Paston immediately kind of gets up from his chair and races and opens the door. Like he didn't have a cape when he left, but now he does, and it's kind of flapping in the wind very amazingly. Before him, though, is an army of about 200 individuals, each wearing very nice periwinkle armor with very vibrant blue eyes, carrying crossbows, weapons, and the like,
Oh, no.
and torches in the night.
Are they giving us the what? The works?
So
I'm sure.
I read the supplement. I read the quick start guide. Are they giving us the works?
I don't think. Who knows?
I'm sure Paston can take care of it, I say, and I use my Tortle action to withdraw into my shell.
Yes, I'm sure Paston will save all of us. He's got this single-handedly. Watch!
can I use my invisible mage hand to tie his shoelaces together right now?
Yeah, you can.
Yes! What's the invisible mage hand for if not to make a fool out of this man?
Give me a sleight of hand, please.
Oh, hell yeah. That's going to be 23.
There you go.
Yeah, it is nice. And he has Velcro, so it's even weirder that they're tied up together. And so
Velcro on opposite sides, you know.
Yeah, just stick them together.
Yeah, it works out perfectly. And like this very large man, in every way possible, kind of steps forward. The ground almost shakes as he does, carrying a very large spork. Calls out to the town and says, "Excuse me. Of course, we are bandits. We are here for your village."
Sorry, can I tie his shoes together?
You can. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand.
I'm gonna make fools out of everyone here. It'll be great.
Wait, no one gets away unscathed.
This one's gonna be a 29.
Yeah, you notice like this person actually has like shoelaces, so it kind of gets intertwined with each other. So now you have these two individuals intertwined, staring at each other, and everyone. I mean, you're just kind of waiting for one of them to move, for the hammer to fall down. But this individual kind of looks out and says, "All right. I assume the person in front of me is the hero of this town."
Yep, he speaks for all of us.
We love Paston!
Yes! He is the
A
greatest
very
hero!
muffled,
Oh, we're gonna let him get on the hill.
So yeah, this bandit leader just nods, and like this huge volley of arrows shoot out quickly, and Paston looks like he's about to dodge, but then trips. And then gets impaled by 8 different arrows. One goes right through his head, kind of cracking his skull open. His arm like gets shot off, body parts going everywhere, blood kind of caking the ground in this tavern, and everyone loses their goddamn minds. The villagers are like crying, like babies are like, ah! And everyone's starting to run, like hope
I poked my head out of my
lost.
shell. Ah.
With like Gaston's head rolling towards the Shelly.
Ooh.
Well, a challenge without Paston, apparently.
Oh no, whatever will we do?
I always knew this day would come.
Yep.
Oh, that's
I'm going to unwithdraw out of my shell and kick the head back like a football back at the bandit leader. See if I can get it off, bounce off his helmet.
Yeah. You can go ahead and roll
I don't think I can put him back the way he started.
Athletics or agility?
We'll do athletics.
Cool. I'm good at that. So that is 20, but not natural.
Excellent. Yeah, it flies over, and this person extends his mouth like a snake uncoiling its jaw, and just slams down on the skull as bits of bone fragments flies out of its mouth as he kind of like messily chews on this head as he sucks down the hair into his throat.
Well, I guess it's too late for me to cast Spare the Dying. Oh no.
I think it was already too late for that when his head was over by me and his body was over by them.
Yeah.
Well,
Take this opportunity to cast mage armor so I don't end up as a kebab as well.
A villager called Arcane the Sage declares he's gone from hero to kebab!
He was, in fact, the sacrificial lamb all along.
So I'm gonna grab a tablecloth and I'll cast what is the name of the spell again? Pass Without a Trace on us. And then I'll hide under the tablecloth.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
To get away from this horrible scene, because I don't think the 200 bandits is a good time to be engaging in an easy fight, especially when our hero is just completely destroyed.
Question:
Uh-huh.
Is the bartender one of the people who's running around losing their mind?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna reach back behind the bar and grab the most expensive thing and start drinking that instead of the cheap stuff I have been drinking.
Excellent. It's like Everclear been kind of marinated in a Everclear barrel and then slapped on with some whipped cream. It's horrible.
About how big is the area that this army of bandits is taking up?
Pretty much the whole town.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's about 200 individuals spread out through out in front of the tavern.
Okay. Are all of the villagers who are freaking out still hanging out in the tavern?
So a lot of them are, but you see several of them poking their heads out of their domiciles and stuff in the city street. It's kind of like a nice little like carved out pathway in the middle with houses on either side, and then boom. The
Okay.
tavern.
Do the bandits have the place surrounded, or are they all just sort of in a knot in front of this?
It's hard to say. It's dark, and then anything outside on the left and the right, you don't see anything out there.
Okay.
Just the
Step
people
up.
out in front with the torches.
I'm gonna step up to the guy who just took a chunk, killed, passed on pretty thoroughly by eating his head. I'm gonna step up. Okay, so you said you're here for the town. What will it take to make you go away? I mean, I'm assuming you don't want to pick up the buildings and walk off with them, but beyond that, what are we talking about here when you say you want the town?
Yeah, so exactly tomorrow, around when the sun dips over the horizon, we will return, and we expect all of your provisions, gold, trinkets, everything of value to be placed before us, and then we will leave your town alone for the time being.
If you take everything this time, why do you think you're going to be able to come back? There won't be a town left.
It's not my problem.
What
Okay.
is-
Come back tomorrow morning. Everything will be fine.
Tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow
morning's
evening.
way too early. When the sun
okay.
dips over the horizon.
Okay.
I think dip is good.
Dip is good.
By all means, in 24 hours, we will give you exactly what you want and deserve.
In fact,
Excellent.
sometimes we do it right. Dip is gooder.
Mm-mm. Then he goes to turn and falls on his face. And several of his henchmen kind of come up and just lift him up, and he just kind of like flies forward under their arms as his army.
Oh god, like Malfoy from the Harry Potter musical. How dare!
Yeah. And the 200 just kind of leave.
So quick question.
Mhm.
That he's clearly a badass. Is he taking the head with him?
He ate the head.
Yeah.
Oh, he ate the head.
Yeah,
The head is
he
gone.
did.
Okay.
Sweetmeats!
Munch.
Oh no, sweetbreads. That's it.
Is there anybody else in that was with him that seems to be a badass as opposed to just a mook?
You can give me an investigation.
How about perception or insight?
I mean, if we're investigating them, we're gonna be, calling their moms or whatever and doing stuff. But just looking at them, trying to clock them as a badass.
Yeah, I'm just trying to clock.
Yeah, invested for perception and stuff like that. You won't really be able to tell who's a badass or not. You could do sense motive, or you can investigate their footprints and stuff like that.
Yeah, insight, sense of motive.
Go ahead.
That's a. Sure, this is 20 insight.
Excellent. So, about half of them, the ones especially that you could see, had a little twinkle in their eyes. Something mythical that is associated with about 100 of them. Maybe about 25 has a particularly flashy eye that might dictate some sort of magical oomph behind them. If anyone wants to roll an Arcana, you can get the specifics.
What is my Arcana? Not great.
I can try rolling an Arcana. It's not remarkable, but you know, it's
What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
I have a 19 on mine.
Do simple math. I got a 14. Not as good, but you know, not terrible.
So, for both of you, you both know from the description and stuff like that that these are werebears.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Yeah, mystical creatures that have been bitten by a gummy bear, and during particularly jovial times will turn into gummy bears and eat people.
Okay, that didn't go quite as I expected it to, but okay. Huh.
It's very hard to kill because it's very hard to hurt a gummy. People just kind of bounce off. It's like fighting a gelatinous cube with hands and feet.
If only we could do fire damage, like so much fire damage. A golden dragonborn and a tiefling druid, if only we could do so much fire damage and just melt them. But
If only.
if only.
Literally one of the
C'est la vie.
one of the high school things you do is burn a gummy bear to find out how many calories is in it. So you know.
If
Those
it's
poor gummy
sugar,
bears.
it can melt.
So we're going to find the bandit camp and commit arson?
We could also do that. I was thinking, as I am talking quietly to our party, as I assume the bandits are walking away.
Yeah, and then
having
people
already
around you.
dispatched our
Yeah,
hero.
they've left and everything. People around you are like peeing their pants and starting to pack up and leave.
Okay.
They're
Okay.
starting to like put the stuff in the middle of the town as tribute to the bandits.
Okay, make sure to keep track of what's yours, because you'll get it all back tomorrow night.
No, we won't. There's no heroes here that could save us.
Oh, there are. It's just the one that got chomped on. It was lying the whole time.
We don't
you've,
need Paston to survive!
you've always been jealous of Paston.
No.
Honestly,
That's because unlike Paston, we can cook. Also, we can kill people.
I mean, it's not so much jealousy as it is being sick of his shit.
Give us this chance to prove ourselves to you. We don't need him.
Give me a persuasion.
I'm good at that.
Hmm.
That is 24.
So a couple of people look at you and they're like, maybe some of Paston's glory must have been passed down to some of these individuals. Maybe even, what is your name again? Peeper? Puepo? Salt? What was it again?
Salt's fine.
Pee-pee? Okay. Salt, this person who has lived with us for years. Maybe Paston's glory has gotten into them, and maybe
You know what
Paston can
doesn't
still
get
save
into me?
us.
I knock on my chest. I'll knock on my undershell. Arrows.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah, I
softer
mean, did it
than
ever-
Paston's
Did it
text.
ever occur to you that, like, we always go with him, and you've never actually seen him do magic in person? And that when he was faced with one bandit, he went down like a bitch.
No,
May
we
I-
have witnessed his glory.
May I also make a persuasion check?
Yes. You are at disadvantage because you cursed the Paston name.
You know what? We have 6 auto crits.
Oh, snap.
I'm gonna use an auto crit.
Yeah, you have
I'm a damn cleric.
you have some of the individuals like,
Oh wait.
uh...
You've seen all of us do magic. I do healing here all the time and talk to the bees.
Correction. I don't do magic, but I have lots of knives.
And they're immune to arrows, more or less.
All right, let's say you are heroes, and okay. I'm gonna pick up my stuff at least, and I will put it back to my home.
Okay.
And I will rely on you to.
You know what you
save
need to
my
do?
life.
You know what everybody needs to do, right? Before we do anything else? Before you people get too busy putting tribute in the center of the square, you people need to arrange for Soup Boy's funeral. Leave off with the tribute stuff, leave that to us. We'll deal with it. But you guys can go somewhere else, probably to the graveyard outside of town, and deal with the funeral for passed on.
I don't know if we're gonna allow you to come into our homes and domiciles and take what's needed.
I didn't say I was gonna do that. I said we were gonna take care of the tribute situation, not that we were gonna do tribute.
We'll deal with the whole setup and dealing with the bandits, and you all take care of the funeral. Of what's left of him.
So the ones that do believe you, which number, let's say about 20, we'll do the funeral. They're like, okay, we trust you. And I'm sure, hopefully, you'll be able to take care of it. Everyone else, they continue on with their shambling of the tributes and stuff like that.
Hey party, so they're just gonna keep piling stuff in the middle, but I mean, we need bait.
We do, but in order to have bait, we need to have a trap.
Well, no, that was my idea, was we're going to set a trap.
They're just providing the bait, and if they haven't listened to us yet, I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to prove ourselves with our actions before they believe us, so...
Yep.
Let them do as they please. They can sort out their stuff later.
I'm going to my domicile, grab my worldly possessions and packing them in a bag just in case.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, you already see some of the townspeople just like leaving with a cart and carriage.
Yeah, I'm grabbing like the 3 things that I own and just putting them in my bag and coming back.
Yeah, I have all my knives with me, so like I don't need anything else in my house.
Yeah, I mean, for people taking your stuff, you are approached by the local realtor. He's like, hey, if you're planning on selling your house, let me know. I can make sure you get a decent rate.
You want to sell a house in a confirmed bandit zone?
I don't dictate the houses that are in my area. I just have to sell
property values are plummeting.
They are, and so let's get. I mean, in order for you to at least profit, or at least be able to pay off your mortgage, you're gonna have to act quick.
Okay.
Custom NPC drop. Cabbage vendor who always has some kind of misfortune happening to his cabbage cart.
Cabbage cart. Oh my god! And
cabbages!
The Avatar TTRPG is coming out in 3 days or 4. It's gonna be amazing.
Cabbages for all.
But yeah, there is an individual. We'll say he was present during the Paston incident. Kind of currently cleaning off the blood and bones from his cabbages. With a toothbrush, as they did get some splatter on them.
Does
So
any
he's
of us have
currently
prestidigitation? Because I just feel bad for
do.
this guy.
Are you gonna prestidigitation his cabbages?
Yeah, I'll go help him out and prestidigitation his cabbages.
So now he's covered in blood instead.
Yeah.
No, it disappears.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've had extensive conversations about this specific spell with another party, actually.
Yeah, you clean off his cabbages and he gives you a head. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you kindly.
My cabbages.
If y'all need anything else, just let me know. I'm gonna be here trying to sell the last of my cabbages before I gotta try to pay off my kids' student loans and such. So
Okay.
I mean, if you start now and run away, you can come back 6 months later and get your kimchi pots back out. If you bury them, and you come back 6 months later and it's there and it's safe, and you'll have kimchi selling for your cabbages.
Are you
don't sell-
fermenting Discord again?
Fermenting
Yeah,
cabbages. Cabbages. It's different.
I sell cabbages. Whatever would happen if you buried it would not be cabbages. It'd be something else.
This is a secondary marketplace that we're not discussing right now because I am a cabbage merchant.
Exactly.
You're gonna be a cat bitch in a second.
Oh shit.
Okay, party. So, do we want to plan a trap, or do we just sort of want to play things by ear
So-
tomorrow?
I don't think we want to try to fight them tomorrow. Trying to fight 200 bandits at once, especially if you said some of them were werebears.
Well, yes, but there
that's-
were gummy bears. They melt.
Sure, but it's 200 of them. That's way too many. If we go out after them tonight, maybe we can whittle down the numbers, and maybe it can be a fair fight tomorrow
Ooh.
instead of a really, really
I
unfair
mean,
fight.
that
could
still
do that.
that still means we do have to set a trap tonight. So whoever we don't get tonight, we can get tomorrow with the trap.
Because if we do hit them overnight, they might not wait till sunset. So there's that.
Yes. So I'm thinking. I mean, I like lots and lots of fire, but on the other hand, there's lots and lots of houses, and the houses are not fireproof. If we burn the whole town down, we
Send a message to the bandits that we're not going to take their crap.
That's
You
why
know
we
what?
don't
You're
wanna
right.
fight. We don't want to fight in the town. For
I
one
mean-
thing, the insurance rates will be really high.
We could also do this Blazing Saddles style and build a whole fake town about 10 miles closer to the camp.
Nobody got time for that.
like that. plan.
We could.
And then have our fight there.
You know, it's not a bad idea.
I'm a honey cleric. I'm excellent with traps.
Okay. So I think you're right that we need not to do this inside town, but here maybe I mean, I'm not the best at I'm not the best at thinking of this sneaky stuff, but
Great.
here's what I'm
Is any of
thinking.
us? Are any of us
Here's
gonna
what
say
I'm
me?
thinking is we let them come into town tomorrow after we whittle them down tonight. They take the stuff and they leave, and on their way out is when we get them.
But then we have to go get our stuff and bring it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it still beats, because they'll be expecting it on the way in, but if they have the stuff in hand, they'll be like, oh, they gave in, and their gods will be down.
This is true.
But then we
But
have
also, we can include booby traps in the stuff to go off in concurrency with when we set outside. So, like, we don't mind losing some stuff, which, honestly, given these assholes, I'm not super attached to.
I mean, we did try to explain to them what was really happening, but
It's just stuff in the end. It can be replaced out of this ludicrous amount of gold we have.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably like why you guys have so much gold. It's a small town. It's like, what are you gonna spend it on? It's not a city.
also we go adventuring, and it's not like he can force us to not take gold in the dungeons during the
I
dungeoneering process.
pickpocket him.
Especially when we all have power. We're all level 8, and he's probably not leveled.
So that's what I'm thinking, is we include booby traps inside the stuff. We also go out tonight and we fight, we try and whittle them down a little bit. And then on their way out of town tomorrow, we spring an ambush while the traps inside the stuff they took go off.
There's also something I could do where if they're coming in from the front, the main town entrance, and they're exiting, they go get the stuff, and while they're collecting it, I can set up a great big field of sugary crystallized entanglement, which we can then set on fire because honey is so flammable. But tonight, if they're all in a very good mood, they might be gummy bears, and they'll be so much easier to torch.
But also more dangerous. But yes, we should go tonight. Maybe we can fight only a few of them rather than all 200 at once.
Well,
like Gaston tried to do.
once they've all settled in for the night, we can get. What did I say? My character was neutral good. Maybe I should have said she was chaotic good. Okay. Clerics
Sometimes it
can
be like that.
There's a reason mine is chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
And it's not because I want to be zany and insane, but because I don't give a fuck about loss and I don't want to have to think about if I'm good or not.
What kind of bastard do I want to be today?
That's it exactly.
Okay, so, Pepper, do you want to come? Do you want to focus more on the sneak attack tonight, and I'll focus more on the planned attack tomorrow?
This works.
Okay.
Okay, I guess it's me and maybe Chala are going to go picking off sentries.
So it's
Pick up
just
a
two
couple
of
rounds
us
of
are going to go
sentries.
off on this. And if we can
I
get
don't
some
think-
villagers to prep for the attack tonight, we can
Yeah.
all go out for the sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
If we can get somebody to do some prep work and at least like dig holes or something.
She holds up her honey wand shaped Lightbringer mace. I'm in the mood for some clubbing after dinner.
I can create distractions. I will just put that out there.
Oh, honey.
Well, I'm always in the mood for a light roast.
I mean, tomorrow, if okay, so
You want my candy? No, sorry. I'll stop. Fuck.
actually, well, the
The cat
20,
keeps getting away from me here. God damn.
the 20 villagers that believe us, do they want to help us set up stuff tomorrow to make it say, hey, look, they've even cleared a path to the money?
Jealousy. Elves do not sleep. They just need 4 hours of trance, followed by 2 hours of E EDM.
Yeah.
I've been an elf this whole time? What?
But yeah, you can get the ones who do believe in you to help out.
Okay, team, what do we think about clearing a path from the main entrance of town into the center where all the suckers have put their money and valuables to make sure that we have a nice, clear playing field where we beat the shit out of them?
I like that, but I also think that maybe you set up barricades along the path so they can only come one way instead of spreading out into the town.
Oh, that is also a good idea. So all the clutter and stuff that we take off that main road, we can reset up along the town square to sort of encourage them to just not wander.
You know, it works much better if we can get them all in the same place, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Also put some little hedgerows off to the side, just a little bit. Just something ornamental. It's nothing that will totally get in the way if it, becomes much bigger than it was before.
Oh yeah, then we can do double entanglement, because you can use actual plants and I can use the honey sphere.
Exactly.
Sphere? This is not World of Darkness. What is wrong with me? I'm a cleric, not a mage. Just a lot of druidy powers. For the bees!
We can make it a sweet salad.
Thanks for the follow. Mm-hmm. A nice honey vinaigrette dressing. The House of Unz. Indeed.
This
All
episode
right.
brought to you by the VFD. Anyway,
So I say we set up the plan for tomorrow, and then we all as a party go bear hunting.
Sounds great.
Let's go to the woods and pick up some bears.
if you go out in the woods today, you better.
If y'all can bear
You're
it.
a big surprise. Oh, that's it.
Barely. Let me just check out what my spells, because I'm not used to being a cleric with so many druid style spells. What if
I'm
I
a fighter. I don't have to worry about spells or spell slots. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna play a rogue, then I won't have to be a spellcaster, and then I decided to take the spellcasting subclass. It's fine.
Figures.
So I'm gonna as the big, heavy, strong one. I'm gonna start clearing out the main drag, putting barricades into the alleyways and stuff, so that there's only,
a route from the gate to the center of town and back.
Ooh,
Excellent.
and
Go ahead and give me athletics.
Cool. I can do that. That's also an unnatural 20.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty sexy. Like it's like the Suarez Canal and everything. It's very nice and wide, and you know certain things can fit through it. It's good. It's good times. There's even a nice design to it. So
Barricade Building 101 brought to you by France.
yeah, people are kind of impressed. One person's like, "Oh, Baston must have taught you this."
You know, we'll take it.
Huey did. About 2 hours ago, when he took up interior decorating.
Oh wow, that's really cool. He's even during his death, he continues to astound us.
He started with a Pollock phase.
We'll just kind of look at you and blink, like, "Oh, Pollock, yeah."
Oh, I want fish now.
I always knew there was something fishy about him.
More! We cannot be stopped!
And meanwhile, Pepper, do you want to come with me and track them so we can plan our attack?
Sounds
Ooh,
good.
good idea. And then we can reconvene. Awesome.
Especially while I'm still running the stealth spell.
Yeah.
I have invisibility. Just gonna put that out there.
All right, so you guys tracking?
Sure.
Give me a survival. Whoever is
do
leading the
have
charge.
survival.
I
Unless
think
somebody has
it's
a better
gonna
than a
be
plus 5.
you, because I've got a -1 on survival.
Right. And I'm still holding pass without a trace, so no guidance. Actually, can I get some guidance?
Yeah, you can guidance yourself.
I can, but it takes concentration.
No.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Damn it. No. There we are. So that is a 14.
All right. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit difficult at night, but you can kind of feel around with the
Also, I can see
especially.
in the dark.
Oh, then that too. That works. But also you kind of see the drag marks of a very big individual being kind of like flown around with his henchmen all the way, and it kind of stretches about for several miles. Are you guys continuing to go until you find the encampment?
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
We have time, right? Everyone else in town is working to set things up, so that'll take several hours for us to go there and several hours for them to do that.
Yeah. So continuing on, stealthy like as you are, you come upon a ridge with a nice bit of shrubbery, almost like a little hedge wall, down into a lovely encampment, where you see this horrendous yellow gummy bear walking around with a torch in its hand. It is currently holding what looks like a crossbow, but it has these sort of like contraptions on it that suggest it might be a little bit more. It kind of lumbers around like a toddler, kind of wobbling back and forth, but it does look like it's doing guard duty. Just past it, you see several tents and people kind of milling about and gambling, as well as doing gummy bear stuff, which is like, you know, sliding around on slides with water.
Getting
on it.
Monzimon vibes.
Yeah, they're just having a good old time.
Bouncing around on gummy berry juice.
Yeah, like there's just
It's Disney era debauchery going on.
The Gummy Bear song is playing. Eat them gummy bear. Eat them gummy bear.
all of that.
I had
A
forgotten
trail
about
of
that.
rainbow-colored carnage.
Exactly.
Rather than going here and there and everywhere, I think it's the good time now that we've spotted what's going on there to retreat.
Okay.
Excellent. Give me a stealth check as you guys are leaving the premises.
Remember that we still have 5 auto crits.
Rogue.
And rerolls, and this time I actually have guidance, so
I'm a 21.
Excellent.
26.
All right, yeah, you guys easily sneak back out, like, you know, super chill. But yeah, you're able to make it back.
Okay, so what I've worked out so far is, I think while all this is happening, Laurel has been just directing people to move stuff and put stuff around. If Delbert will help, and if Kaz will help, or if Kaz just wants to supervise with a bottle of something.
Over there.
Okay, so we're going to set up all of the stuff in the bait in the town square, and then and so has everyone set up the stuff. So the plan is, again, set up stuff around the town square so they don't wander, and then just get their shit and get out, or try to. While they're there, we have this nice clear playing field outside of the front entrance of the town, which is now ringed with a few decorative shrubberies. A shrubbery? Because I can't not say that. And there's plenty of space where, while they're collecting their shit, I can just drop all the honey entanglement, and we can have double entanglement spells, and it'll be fantastic. The plan after that is I will then fly over said square with my winged boots, and can do aerial attacks as necessary. Also, I can summon swarms of bees.
Bees! 60,000 bees!
And yeah, so that's what I've got. What about everyone else?
I think the plan also called for possibly Pepper, and possibly, I don't know who else does this kind of thing, to booby trap some of the stuff that was left by the other villagers.
Oh, great!
Like explosives or something.
Okay, what booby traps do we have, Pepper?
I
Amazing!
don't know off the
A
top
booby
of my
trap that
head.
actually catches boobies. That is
I am
an actual
mostly
quote
built
from
for
Transformers,
picking off
and
the ones that run away.
Peter Cullen said it.
Gonna be honest. So
One of the Jadask, the villager, says, "Boo bees? Boo bees?
Bees?
Bolts of bee devilment." Yes.
There you go.
Fantastic.
I mean, we could do something as simple as tripwires and hide it with magic, because I've got like a minor illusion and stuff.
Well, that's more on the way out of town. We don't want to trap.
Yeah.
We want more something with a timer set.
Or something we can trigger remotely. Like,
2
jars, one big and one not quite as big. The outer one is filled with nails, and the other one is filled with explosive, and then when you break it, the explosive...
I know exactly what you're referencing there. Let's set that up.
Okay, sounds good.
Barrels of flour, with lines of flour running to them that we can then set on fire, and also, will explode.
We'll put it out of a few bags of flour with a little bit of a hole in one of them, and just, they'll just be running out of town with it, so they won't even think about it.
Flour is an accelerant.
Mm-hmm. Carbohydrates for the win.
Which is why you should never put flour on a grease fire. If you're gonna put stuff on it, put baking powder, because when that
Yes.
burns, it releases carbon dioxide and smothers the flames.
Yes,
Or put your mouth on it and suffocate it. That's what I do.
That's a great idea.
Totally. But no, I'm serious about the oil fire safety.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the science lesson, safety stuff.
Science!
Yeah.
Science rules.
Okay.
I also will point out I have Charm Person. I could charm their leader, and then they would all unquestioningly follow him into whatever
Field.
traps we set up.
Oh, yeah.
And so as you guys are chatting everything, most of the villagers have kind of put their stuff in the middle, and they are building effigies for their new bandit king.
Great. Let's
Bandit
put
King,
those
all we need is one arrow.
Patriot arrow. Anyway, we have a bandit seeking arrow.
Yep. Okay, so
All right.
what do we got to roll to make booby traps, and who?
I think for that, maybe like a sleight of hand, or what do you guys think? depending on how you want to go about it and what stuff.
I think if my suggestion would be to set it up as a task that we all have to help with, so we have to figure out what skills we use and how they apply. If it makes sense.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Old, 4th edition style skill challenge.
Yeah, I know, right? Aw, yeah.
Don't mean to backseat jam. Don't do that.
No, you're good.
So
I have very good sleight of hand, and I can do it from range, so I'm not putting myself in danger if I accidentally set off a trap.
there you go.
Like, oh yeah, the napalm is dangerous.
I have pretty decent survive.
What about deception?
Deception for which part of the plan?
Well, for making booby traps could be deception, arcana.
Work with deception for your role, yeah. You're kind of in charge of the obscuring these items from people.
Okay.
Particularly the insightful.
Can I use survival to mix the explosives and stuff? Because I know how not to get my ass blown up.
Oh yeah, definitely. And you can get help from the local alchemists who can make napalm.
There you go.
Could
There
I
you
do
go.
an insight check with the idea that... No, that's deception. Deception is the opposite of insight, Chris.
Generally, yes.
Yes.
Oh, animal handling. If I could summon the bees now and have them hide and stuff.
Have the bees hide?
Then they stream out from the least expected places.
We're doing this for
Just
Paston.
fill all the tributes with bees.
Yes.
Oh, that means
Sorry,
like...
but the tribute is now
okay.
bees. So
Could I... So I have the sum... well, wait, let me double check that I have it.
And while you're looking at that, how about Char and Drax? What are you all up to, and how you're helping?
Oh, if we've actually gotten back in time to help.
Yeah, you and Pepper are back.
Yeah. Sure. I'm helping people plan out actual traps with my survival skill, which is in fact the skill you use for traps.
Nice. Go ahead and roll it. And what traps are you making?
Not very well, although I will throw it in guidance because I have plenty of time to do that.
And you always have those auto crits. Might as well use those
true.
now and not save it for later.
I'm willing to take the 13.
You've also got player rerolls.
Yes, we do. So a 13.
I roll a natural crit. Sorry.
I think we're working on. I'm not doing the digging myself, but on digging pit traps that can be released when they're over them. That'll hopefully divide them up and make it harder for them to, shoot a lot of arrows at a whole bunch of people at the same people at once.
Is it in the same area where we put the shrubberies?
Sure.
So it's just sticky and full of potholes and just maximum ankle-breaking nonsense.
Yeah, it's
Awesome.
It's some shit.
GM. So I have I don't have insect plague because I'm level 8, not 9. However, I do have Eye of the Swarm. Conjure a swarm of magical bees that fly around you in a 15-foot radius for the duration. Would I be able to cast that ahead of time and implant all the magical bees in the stuff?
In the stuff?
Because I could also just summon it the next day.
Yeah, let's go with it. That's fine.
I kind of like the idea of BB traps.
Yeah, I think for this, let's see, you're
or
druidish.
Boobies, as
boobies.
as
go ahead
Jason
and give.
said.
Go ahead and give me a nature check. So it's pretty much you've summoned these things, and now you gotta convince them to stay.
Would that be nature or animal handling?
Whichever you feel is best.
I think animal, because I am trying to... So, we need your help. We're doing this for Paston.
Yeah, the one you're looking at, a particular bee who has a miniature little handgun in a helmet on their head says, "Look, Paston, he doesn't mean anything to me. All right, you mean everything to me. I'm here for you."
Oh, what's your name, little guy?
Vector.
Hector.
Vector. It's like a bee. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Vector.
No problem.
I'll see you on the other side, baby.
Oh, that's a little forward R.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't
Whereas-
think it's quite your
I mean-
beloved.
I mean,
I'm
if you
open
are,
to it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
Well,
I'm not seeing anyone right now.
Yeah, neither am I. What are you doing Thursday?
We might go dungeoneering. You know, you never know. I'm kind of just keeping my options open.
I'm into dungeon stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you're into it too, I think that would be a nice, entertaining activity. Are you like handcuffs, or are we just talking about whips and stuff? Or...
Sometimes there are people handcuffed to the walls. Sometimes someone brings a. Sometimes Pepper has a licorice whip.
Ooh. Well, is
So-
Pepper getting involved in this? I thought this was just you and I.
Well, yeah. Well, we're all going to the dungeon together.
Oh, everyone together.
Yeah. It's a whole party thing.
Okay.
Like so, it's a whole party going to the dungeon.
Yeah.
and, you
no,
know-
that's fair.
And
is-
we're gonna blow some undead. And
Okay. Yeah. No.
we're gonna.
blow on. How does that work? Because aren't they missing?
Oh no, they go down real easy
Oh. Okay.
with
well,
the right equipment.
I'm into it. Let's do this. So Thursday, us
Yeah.
and your crew, we're gonna
yeah.
be going down, and are we bringing each our own water bottles, or is there like a? Are we going like 4 or 5 way with like Gatorade or stuff?
I would say bring some water.
Okay. No, that's fair.
Yeah, we've got some wine. I don't know if someone still has the decanter of water or if that was passed on.
Oh, that's fair. Well,
okay, so yeah.
this has gone places I didn't expect it to go.
I know, isn't this so fun?
Yeah, I just got out of a relationship, so this is probably good for me. I'm glad I can.
Oh yeah.
I can start dating again. Yeah.
Anything we can do to help.
Okay, cool. So you want us to just chill here until you give the word and we attack with reckless abandon?
Oh yes.
Okay. And he like cocks his gun. Let's fucking do this. All right, see you Thursday, and he'll hop in. Him and his crew will hop into the tribute pile.
A little bee-sized gun, like a little G.I. Joe weapon.
Yeah.
So he's a bee-helmeted soldier.
Yeah. So cute.
He's besotted with me now.
Oh god.
It just keeps going.
Yeah. Y'all Thursday. Yeah, y'all Thursday are gonna have a very interesting, confusing time.
Okay, so full disclosure, I forgot to do my animal handling check. Do you still want me to do that?
Yeah, at advantage because you offered up something that he
He didn't
really
even know he wanted.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, let's
Roll. Ooh, nat 20 for a
Nice.
22.
Ah, snap!
I am now the
Two crits
queen
now.
bee.
Perfect.
I'm the queen bee now. Yay!
Yeah, the enticing, the thoughts, like, it sounds like all the bees are getting into it because it sounds like this is like a polycule and maybe other bees can like tap themselves in or something and kind of like swap in and out with whatever is going on in this dungeon.
I just decided to have my accidental innuendo power in character as well as my real life. So I'm like, let's just roll with it.
Yeah, they are curious how you go down or take down a skeleton, but they're gonna figure it out. I mean, obviously you have more experience.
It's the skeleton that goes down.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair. It's.
I mean, it's for one thing, skeletons bone really well. But anyway, the other thing I was gonna say was apparently every sans fucker on the internet will tell you exactly how this works. So,
Yikes.
Not Google bee stuff. Not unless you're ready for it. So yeah, after that sexy encounter, what's everyone else up to?
so I also net critted my explosives mixing encounter. So I'm just in the alchemist shed, and he's like, "Do you need help?" And I'm like, "Peasant."
Oh shit, yeah. You kind of figure out how to partly split an atom. The explosions will kill hundreds.
I did the thing from Doctor Who where they got the explosion in the diamond or whatever,
Yeah, and it's like you know that this creation might inevitably spread to a point where humanity and the other sentient peoples might use it in very horrible ways, destroying entire nations. But for now,
I make sure the alchemist doesn't see that, and I put that one inside my shell.
Yeah.
An atomic split.
Yeah.
Yum.
How about you, Cass?
It's like bananas.
Oh no, I'm just gonna sit back and watch this particular clown of circuses run around and do stuff and drink half during the time they're doing so.
Cool. You do have, because you're a Dhampir, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there are some people in town, I mean, they don't call themselves goths, but they're all for into the purchase. They're goths, and
Are
they're
they all
just kind of,
BMO?
No, I'm getting
We've
a
gone
crit.
too far.
Yeah, I'm getting a crit for that. I'm gonna give that to myself right now.
No.
Thank you, Mitchell, for that. This is great. But yeah, the Goths, which number about 4 individuals. If you ever seen like Letterkenny, the Goths in that, they're very much like that. So they're kind of wandering around and kind of like waiting for your instructions, Kaz. Kind of seem lackadaisy, so they're just chilling out, grabbing some beers and stuff.
Carry on.
Excellent. All righty. So with that on your plate, did everyone add stuff to the planning? Is there anyone who has missed out doing anything else during this time?
I think that's everyone who's made checks.
Excellent. All right. Well, we are approaching 90 minutes, which I believe is
yep.
the halfway point, and this is a good place to take our break. So I throw it back over to you.
So the current plan is we've set up all the traps. Now we're gonna go hit the camp to hopefully thin the herd, and then we'll come back to town. And it's possible that the bandits left over will chase us here, and then we have to put this whole plan into motion earlier than sunset tomorrow. Okay, so when we get back, we will
It's pretty much shenanigans from night to day.
Yep.
Nice. All right. So chat. Now we go on a 10-minute break. Hang out. Be in chat.
Oh,
believe.
God.
Believe in us.
I'm getting myself another crit.
More puns. They give me strength. Make more puns in chat. Join our Discord. Follow the links. Check out all our charity stuff. We do take stuff. Buy stuff with channel points and/or cash. If you have cash, it's going to the Ochre Project, which is a really awesome charity. So yeah. And we will see y'all in 10 minutes. Yay! Be back in 10 minutes. I cannot stop. I can't
Another crit
stop.
for me. Yeah,
You must stop.
It would behoove you to stop.
Oh God, it just keeps going.
Hello, chat. We are back. Believe. And
Oh,
I
so-
might kill. We have successfully given Mitchell second thoughts about being our guest GM.
Oh man.
So since we had a little bit of a break, I'm going to point out that we had these jokes about honey and ghost peppers early in the chat. So I'm just going to pull out and just show the chat the alcohol is real.
Bruce
something
Scovel!
I made. The joke is, of course, well, I made the label. But so this is Bruce Scovel, which is a very hot ghost pepper honey liqueur.
Clearly for fantasy
That
nerds.
terrifies me.
Aw.
Very appropriate for this group for some reason.
Okay. So, hi, chat. If you're joining us only now, we have plenty more punnery to get through because this is Fat Magic, which is a very foodie and pun-based 5th edition supplement indie game setting thingamajig that is awesome and fully kickstarted today with some stretch goals, and yee! So excited!
Yeehaw!
Woohoo!
gonna be dope.
And one game with us in this setting has caused Mitch, our guest GM, to reconsider all of their life choices.
Yeah, it's
Whoops.
yeah, I'm up in a lot of different streams, and this is probably the punniest one by several degrees. So it was interesting.
I know. We're pretty hot.
Yeah, that.
No? Okay. A few degrees? Anyway.
But yeah, so we do TTRPG streams every Saturday night. Every other Saturday night, we have an ongoing consistent campaign. Consistent. We play it every other week consistently. I guess that's consistent enough. Called Exit to Eden, which is NWAD in space. But on alternating Saturdays, we can now do indie games. And sometimes, if you yourself are an indie game developer, designer, artist, etc., and would like to see your game on anyone's stream, hit us up on Twitter or other social medias at MagicFishRadio. I am not getting to go get my new game fix at Gen Con this year, so I now need your help so I don't mentally dissolve. Because I need new stuff. I'm a gamer geek. Need new games, indie games, small press games, all of the games. And so when Mitchell went on Twitter and said, "Hey, can I GM this for anyone on a stream?" and I'm like, "Come over here and do it," and they did not suspect any trap. But
It was a trap. I wasn't prepared for it.
it was
Oh my god.
a honey trap. Fat Magic campaign might become a regular part of the rotation. Well, if we could find someone to run it on a regular basis, we'd be up for that. But otherwise, if you're an indie game, if you have an indie game, even if you're just a fan of it and want to run it, if you can stream it, come talk to us. We'll host you. It'll be awesome. And so back to the actual fun gaming part. Buy in-game drops with channel points or monies. And you can make our lives more or less fun as you see fit. If you want to get in on the pun action, custom NPCs are 800 channel points. Mwahaha. And now back to Mitchell, who is running this ridiculous food circus.
It's tasty.
It's tasty.
Yeah.
This
All right,
tasty
so
circus.
you guys have set up stuff. It's looking pretty decent. A few people are looking by and like, oh, this looks cool. Yeah. So you kind of have to tell them not to play with it.
No, don't touch that. There's a magic bee in it.
Yeah, I mean the bees are setting up, some with sniper rifles, handguns, other weapons of war. They're ready to throw down. But yeah, what else are you guys doing tonight?
They're a whole battalion.
There you go.
Yeah. All the other people are gonna go inside. They've put their stuff as tribute. They've made effigies of the individuals who will soon become their lords. And you know what? It's curfew time. It's around 10. It's time to go to sleep. So yeah, they're just heading in for bed.
I think we were planning on sneaking out into
Yes.
the bandits' camp.
Mhm.
Forgive value of sneaking. Some of us are not very sneaky.
So that sentry we saw, did that person have like a big metal mace or something? What was going on with that?
Oh no, they had a crossbow with kind of like these weird magical contraptions on it.
Got it.
Okay, so do we all still have pass without trace on us, or does that go away?
I
after
can cast
a
it
few?
again. Yeah, it lasts an hour. So we'll want to wait to cast that until we're closer to the camp.
All right, so you guys are all heading out, looking badass out into the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
We're not going to fight the darkness because that's a different game.
No,
Yeah,
it's
no.
this game. It's
Attacking the
just this
darkness
game.
is best done elsewhere.
all
I'm
right.
prepared to attack the darkness with golden honey light.
Yeah, I mean, I always imagine the darkness being those creatures from Doctor Who that eat you.
Oh, the Vashta-Narada? The shadows?
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are dope. All right, so halfway into the woods and stuff like that.
Pure Dark Nature 85. The Boogie Woogie Bugle Bees of Company B.
Oh hell yeah!
That's my Sunday D&D GM. Hi!
Hello.
Hello.
But yeah, you guys can start to smell the enticing scent of the werebears.
The Were Gummy Bears.
Mm-hmm. They prefer werebears. They're really trying to get into that, though they're not actually bears.
Yes,
or
I'm a gummy bear. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm a gummy bear. I'm a yummy, funny, yummy gummy bear.
Sponsor us, gummy bears.
That is
Da
definitely not
bears, da
fun I
bears, da
associate
bears,
with
da
gummy
bears,
bears.
da bears, da bears, da bears.
Yeah, I keep
Gummy
thinking of Robot
bears.
Chicken.
Bouncing here and there and everywhere, high adventure beyond compare. They are the gummy bears.
Did I
Is
mention
that
we
the
have
Care
filters?
Bears?
No, it's Gummy Bears.
No, it's gummy
Really?
bear.
That is
Oh,
the theme
man.
song for gummy bears.
Am I the only one who thinks of Robot Chicken with gummy bears?
I'm
no,
still
'cause
stuck
we-
in 2008 with the Gummy Bear album.
Yeah, you like
Some of us
just
are
shot
old
me
enough.
back to my childhood there with that, and I forgot that I had that stored in the back of my brain.
Oh,
Right there with
so we
Crazy
still-
Frog, you know?
I was worried some of us
Yeah.
were so old that we were the only ones in the chat that remembered Gummy Bears as a cartoon.
Yeah,
But
I don't
apparently-
remember it. I'm a youngin.
Apparently some Disney culture endures. Who would have thought? 80 Kids remembers. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you guys get that nice smell of red flavor gummy and some blue in that mix. So yeah, you guys are getting close. Who wants to make a stealth check? We'll just need one from one person with advantage.
Who wants to cast Pass Without Trace?
I will cast Pass Without Trace, and then you can make the check with advantage and also a plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
It's a plus 11. Actually, I have a
Nice.
Stone of Good Luck. It's a plus 12.
There you go.
Fantastic.
I can do simple math. It's 24.
Excellent. Yeah, like Metal Gear Solid.
Plus
you guys are...
10?
Egg
Oh,
salad.
Plus
are you
12.
including a plus 10 from the spell? Just the
Okay.
spell.
Oh,
Oh, then it's a 34?
Yeah, so it was like
34.
30 something. Yeah,
Hey,
so
24 sounds a little low if you're adding 12 to your roll. I mean,
I didn't know what Pass Without Trace did, but okay.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so what does this look like, Pepper, as you lead everyone through this espionage Metal Gear
Pepper
Solid?
ascends to a different plane.
Dun 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 dun
Yeah,
dun
I,
dun.
I'm
dun.
literally stepping everyone through the Feywild, apparently.
They rolled so well that we actually ceased to exist. We ceased to be for a few moments of
Momentarily.
time.
Step to the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time.
You hop and we're there.
Yeah, so you see the camp before you.
We are unbelievable.
There are now 3 gummy bears patrolling.
Yes.
With
Oh, good.
the
They're patrolling. I
crossbow.
was kind of worried when the scents were mingled.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
I like how I made the GM make a turtle face.
Mm-mm-mm.
And now he's doing the Kermit meme.
But that's none of my business. Cheers, bro. I'll drink to that.
Yeah. So what are y'all doing now?
We're gonna gum up this camp. Or die trying. Yes, I have a character sheet. Okay, well, what does it look like? So we get past the sentries.
I
How
would like.
How many
I
are
would
there?
like to take a minute before we do anything else, and know my enemy.
Okay. Who are you trying to know?
I'm trying to know the gummy bears.
All right. What does that do?
Know my enemy as a fighter. Hold on. It didn't include the description.
Yeah, and for you, Laurel, and everyone else. So going past the 3 centuries and everything, it's kind of like this circular camp with several tents laid out, with a nice fine tent in the middle. All the fires have gone out, so there's only a few torches with the rumblings of sleepy gummy bears and people within these tents. And yeah, there's about there's a large amount of tents, but there's 200 people being housed in them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Know my enemy. The Battlemaster's 7th level feature allows me to spend a minute of non-combat interactions to determine the relative values, higher, lower, or equal to the user for 2 game statistics selected from strength, dex, con, AC, HP, character level, and fighter level. So I would like to know their AC and their HP.
Which one?
No. I get 2 of them selected from the list. So I want to know those 2 relative to me. Higher, lower, or equal.
Okay. So which 2 stats are you trying to get?
HP and AC. So my AC is 20 and my HP is 92.
Oh, high.
Higher?
Mm-hmm.
For both stats?
Yes.
Okay. I will relay that to my fellows.
I do.
Okay.
I
Question.
think fire might be the best way to go.
Okay, does any of us not have a fire attack? Really? Pepper, okay.
I don't do fire.
Hold
I
on.
have knives. They're very nice knives.
I have a sword, and I turn my cane into a sword.
You just lick the end really fast and it becomes super pointy.
The candy cane shank
There you go.
does cold damage.
Candy cane shiv. Okay, so me, Char, and Kaz all have fire attacks. I think? Kaz, are you with us? Is Kaz here? Kaz?
I'm in.
Muted. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there he is. Okay. So, what if we go into the camp, lighting lots of stuff on fire from various angles and meet in the middle? And each, or we could do one person go by themselves, and each of one of the other fire starters takes a non-fire starter with them.
I could create a distraction and make them all be paying attention to something in particular while the rest of you go in and start fires.
So what is our plan here? Do we want to just sabotage? Do we want to take out their leader?
I thought our plan was to try and just whittle them down, kill
Yeah.
as many as possible.
Yeah, I mean, the leader goes down, it's not clear that they'll stop, so we just need to take out lots of them before they try to hurt us or the town.
Sure. I would like to get some GM guidance on this. 'Cause I know we don't have 20 hours to play out a bunch of tiny combats.
What? I thought we did.
So I would like to know as a sense of what kinds of things could work that do not involve attempting a plan that involves 20 combats.
So it's obvious, like, if you tried to fight everyone, you would die. And so it's basically whatever you start out, you'll have enough time to do one combat before you are overwhelmed and everyone starts to, like, turn the whole army against you.
Okay. Pepper, do you think if you could lure all the bandits into... Oh, there's a lot of bandits. But I can make a 20-foot square of entanglement honey. So if we could get a bunch of people in one place, they would be unable to move for a bit, I think. I'm not used to this class. I love this class, but I'm not used to it yet. Also, I can do swarm stuff.
What do we think would draw them all into one spot that can be entangled and fireballed?
You know what really loves sugar? Ants.
Yeah.
What makes it really hard to sleep and get a good night's rest before a fight? Ants.
So it sounds like our primary focus is going to be sabotage rather than leadership. Or are we actually just going to go for, take out as many weak enemies as we can and leave the strong ones?
We could try to start by assassinating their leader, but that doesn't mean another won't start up.
I think I'm picking off a bunch of the little guys might suit us better, because then one of the bigger ones will be closer into the surprises tomorrow.
Actually, if we have some time, I could just leave lots of honey around the perimeter, and then we could set that on fire, and then do ranged attacks from the outside as they try to escape. Aren't I so cute?
But
Oh, yeah.
I don't have any ranged attacks. I just got knives.
Okay, so we're going to set the entire camp on fire, then kill some people, and then leave before they can completely overwhelm us.
We could try that.
Shock and awe.
I mean, Delbert, do you have any knives you could throw? Also...
Do they look like they are balanced for throwing? You don't throw a good kitchen knife. That's the best way to break it.
You're the butcher. I defer to you. Okay, well...
You don't throw kitchen knives. That's disrespectful to the knife, and it doesn't even work half the time.
Okay. In that case, Delbert, you can pick off the stragglers if they come out with hand-to-hand. Or some of the stragglers.
Sounds good to me.
It's also the question of they might chase us back to the village. So, at which case, luckily we have all the traps set up already.
That's what we set up traps for.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let me look at the domain of the Golden Hive Cleric. Oh, hold on. Hive Mind. Choose a willing creature.
Butcher.
Okay, that's... Okay. Okay, so... Honey Shield. I've got Sticky Step. Oh, okay, that only lasts for a minute. How big is the camp in distance / size?
It's a decent size. I don't know how much it would take to camp 200 people, but it's very large.
Okay. Oh, why did I?
I mean, probably a little bit bigger than your hamlet.
Mm-hmm. So, range area 20 feet. All right, so I can make 20 square feet of honey in a 90-foot range. So how many times would I have to cast Entangle around the camp. Oh wait, is there a time limit? Oh, it only lasts for a minute.
You know, if we wanted to maximize damage, minimize effort, going back to the things we were discussing before break ended, you could always throw Delbert. We could always cannonball, 6-foot cannonball all the way through the camp.
But then you might be trapped in the fire if we do get it fiery. Well, the thing is, it's not so much that we don't want to put in the effort, it's that we don't want to be overwhelmed, because there's 5 of us and 200 of them.
Right. But that's why we're setting fires on the outside, and then we're going to take out some people, and then we're going to retreat.
Basically.
Otherwise, we're just going to get overwhelmed.
Okay. Alright,
also, I can give 3 people treats. That'll give you 3 temporary hit points that I cooked up earlier.
Ooh, okay.
What do these treats look like again?
I think they're tofu jerky.
Ooh.
Sweet tofu jerky.
Oh, okay. It's sweet. That's fine.
Of course.
Carrot bacon.
Okay, so... Alright, so do we just want to, kind of circle the camp, set parts of it on fire, and run back to the village? Or...
Hey, Kaz. How much booze did you bring?
Not enough.
Damn. It was a thought. Did you bring at least a bottle?
No.
No. Darn. Because I was thinking, you know, alcohol is also a wonderful accelerant, and if then we went around the edge of the camp with that, we could, you know, set that on fire. But
the other thing, so one possibility in terms, I mean, I don't think we're going to be able to get out of here without a fight unless we don't do anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
But if we go after the captain, I think that what we've set up in camp is probably going to work better against the smaller gummy bears than it'll work against the really big and powerful ones. So if we can manage to take out their leadership, then we're going to be able to have a lot more effect with what we've already done in town.
Okay. In that case, does anyone have any kind of silent thing they can... Oh, wait, but then we can't cast spells. Because if we're going to take him out, that's going to be a loud fight.
That's why we should set fires around the camp so they have some distraction. And
Okay.
they don't just, yeah.
We could work on that then. So I assume the big fancy tent is the one that the big gummy bear is in.
Mm-hmm. One would think.
I would think. So, do we want to set the fires and then sneak in towards the center while everyone else is distracted? And meet up again? It does sort of mean splitting the party. For a minute.
Split it. Do it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to.
Okay.
All right, who's going with what party?
Sure.
How y'all splitting?
I'm not particularly sneaky, so I think I'm gonna. I'm probably gonna go with Char, wherever Char ends up going. Because Char is my source for sneak.
Absolutely.
Spider
Oh,
climb.
yeah, that's true.
Tops.
Sorry,
and I
guys, I
can
didn't
set
hear you.
fires at a distance, so I'm probably on fire duty, and then I'm going to come in as backup on the attack. So I'll probably be around after the main attack. Probably I'll set a fire and have my Wildfire spirit set a fire simultaneously in different areas, and then we'll go in.
Okay. And then
Perfect.
Pepper, do you want to go with me or Kaz as one of us sets a fire somewhere else?
I don't suppose it matters terribly.
You and I can both spider climb, whereas the Dragonborn cannot. The Dragonborn cannot.
You're right.
Oh wait, giant insect. What does that do? Up to 10 centipedes, 3 spiders, 5 wasps, or 1 scorpion into giant versions. Oh, okay. So aside from the fire, I can set a fire somewhere with my breath weapon, but I could also just assign giant insects to attack the edge of their camp.
I like that plan.
Yeah.
Nothing quite like a, horse-sized spider to keep you up at night.
It happens. All right,
They're about
perfect.
to, like, word.
Okay, I'm gonna choose 5 wasps because wasps are bastards.
And also, there's nothing like wasps to screw up a bear picnic party.
Yeah,
Mm.
and like the wasps come up, they're like, "Fuck you! I don't want to be here, but I guess we have to. I
But you
hate
get-
you."
But you get to be giant and eat giant sugary creatures.
Yeah, that's cool, but I'm gonna hunt down your family. I'm gonna kill them all.
Giant
Just so you
sugary
know.
creatures. Hunt them all down.
I'm gonna kill that one too, especially that little elf. So
I'm
Oh.
gonna check how.
You're
long-
right.
Oh, okay.
You want some sugar? Maybe don't kill me?
yeah, sure. And he licks it, and it's like I'm still gonna kill you though.
So I've got these
Fair
5 tiny
enough.
wasps. I'm like, okay, this is okay. The giant thing only lasts 10 minutes, so that's fine. Okay, so I guess we all take our positions along the edges of the camp. Wait, so is Pepper going
I'll go with you.
with me? Okay. Kaz, are you gonna be okay?
Sure.
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen?
Okay. Kaz, do you want to come with me and Pepper?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
The worst that happens is I use dash to get to somebody else really quickly.
Okay.
Well, I can't.
So,
You go inside.
all right. I guess I guess I will wait for Char and her. You said a fire elemental?
Yeah,
So-
wildfire spirit.
I'll wait for the light from you two to start, and then I will set something on fire, and then I will make 5 giant wasps, and then I will, me and Pepper will run away, or sneak run
Yeah.
into the center, and it'll be fine. Everything's going to be fine.
It'll be great.
There's gonna be so much fire.
There's gonna be so
Yeah.
much fire.
Excellent. So like all this stuff starts erupting and people are going crazy. The giant hornets, like one of them picks up the other one and starts like squeezing his butt as needles shoot out of its buttocks, shooting people in the face, and like limbs are going everywhere. There's screams of the dying and
Do
like,
gummy bears bleed?
no, they just kind of flop on the ground like tasty goodness.
I feel like if they did bleed, it would be like gobstoppers, you know?
Yeah,
Oh.
or like if they was gushers, it would probably
Gushers,
be.
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Gobstoppers. I'm awake.
Okay.
Hope no one was allergic to the wasps.
Yeah, so everyone roll, or at least someone from the head of both groups, or if there's more groups, roll an advantage stealth to kind of get through the area.
I'm gonna let Pepper do that.
That's why you brought me.
Yes.
Arcane the Sage dropped an NPC, a flying holy mackerel.
The hell?
I have a 15 with greater invisibility.
I can't
Oh,
do some
excellent.
math. Please hold.
The boomerang fish. You throw
I have a
the away,
19.
and it comes back to me. Sorry, how much you do?
I have a 23.
Oh, good. Good. Glad I'm not.
Oh.
Okay, so there's now a holy flying mackerel. Alright, so that will come into play soon.
Is one of the gummy bears a cleric? And well, it seemed like a good idea at the time. I
It's a-
summoned
Oh
my
no!
Oh no!
Oh no, a cleric takes up the fish slapping dance.
Yeah, so like there's screams and stuff like that, and you guys hop over like half of a gummy bear, kind of like crawl forward, desperately trying to write to his kid that he won't be coming home, and to avenge them. When you pop into the main tent, before you, sitting on the throne, is that same like bulbous individual, the leader of it, though he's now gummy in appearance. He looks at you and pulls out a holy mackerel, and almost like wielding it like a nunchuck, just go.
Oh,
I
the
always knew there was
sound.
something fishy about you.
The scales have fallen from my eyes. I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna club you like a baby seal.
There's no way you're gonna get our take our town. Calcifer, get him.
All right, initiative. Let's do this.
You're finished.
Oh, God, it happened. It happened, and I don't know what to do with it.
Oh, you think it's gonna stop? That's adorable.
If we just kill you guys, I think we can maybe get there.
My initiative is a 5.
Oh man, that's my modifier.
Oh, put it in the Zoom chat.
Okay.
Fuck, I'm slow as hell. Why? Why?
Because you're a gummy bear.
Gummy bears are known for their speed.
You
Are you
put
sure
a gummy
about
bear
that?
on speed?
Actually, these days, some of them are known for a nice, slow, mellow.
Chill time. All right, it looks like I'm super slow, so I believe 19 is first. So go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna just walk up to this guy and try stabbing him with my sword that is also a candy cane shank.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
Nat 20.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What do we do with crits here?
You double it.
Okay.
Double
Sometimes it's
damage.
roll double, sometimes it's roll it and then double it. Okay. And then I also have sneak attack. I am a rogue right now.
Why you gotta do that to this person? He's just trying to live his best life.
Sneak attack gets doubled too. It's part of why it's so much fun. I have to use my calculator.
If you
It's
one-shot
49
this thing-
damage.
Okay, 49. And is this a magical
And
weapon?
it is a magical weapon,
Okay, good.
and it has a booming blade. So, sorry, I lost that on my spell list. Shouldn't be that hard to find.
You just threw Stella out the window.
Force damage, I think.
I reflavored it to be cold damage because it's a candy cane. It's cold if you eat a candy cane.
Yeah. So, how much additional damage is it?
The melee attack deals an extra d8 that I forgot about.
All right.
I rolled a 7 on that.
That's 14 extra damage.
And
Okay.
then if it moves before my next turn, it'll take another 2d8 damage.
Excellent. All right, remember that for me. All right, yeah. You. What does this look like as you slap him with a candy cane?
Oh, I walk up and stab him with a candy cane. It's
Candy
sharpened on
shake.
the end. Uh-huh.
A sweet, sweet shiv.
Yeah, and it goes in and
It's like
flops
being in
out,
elementary school, but terrible because it's like, a full sword
That
size.
wickedly sharp point you'd always cut your tongue on is just like wah,
Mhm.
wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, leaving these little holes in its little gummy belly as it jiggles around. All right, who's next?
I am going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip on him.
Ooh, all right.
So he needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Ah, fuck. Ooh, it got a crit.
Okay. And he takes 7 points of damage, and he gets to ignore the other effect.
All right, so 17 points, you said?
7.
7, okay. What does this look like?
Nothing. It's invisible.
Oh, it just grabs its head, ow.
I was going to cast Fireball, but somebody's standing right there.
Hey, you should just
I
do
have
it.
evasion.
Just do it next time.
Just do it.
Rogues are disposable. You can always
have
find another
A
rogue.
fair amount of hit points, and I have evasion. Don't worry about me.
You'll be fine. All right, who's next?
Me. And I am the Battle Turtle.
Battle Turtle.
I'm gonna go up. I have a 2-weapon fighting style. So I will be making a grand total of, I believe, 4 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, because I'm a fighter and I get attacked twice. So, one knife is magical, one knife is not. Worth knowing.
Okay, ignore the non-magical one.
Okay.
It will just go against soft, dewy, gummy, and...
In that case, I will make 2 attacks. I'll just make 2 attacks and skip the other 2.
Alright.
No point in doing that. Alright. So that is... Shit! I don't die. Pardon me. That is 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. The second one is 19 plus 8 is 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. So they're both a scimitar knife, and that is just a d6 of slashing. That is 6 plus 8 is 14, and 5 plus 8 is 13.
Alright, so 13 and 13. Ooh.
13 unless
So
you block it.
yeah, so at this point in time, you like slash it up and everything, and it splits in half. And now you have 2 gummy bears, with one has a mackerel, the other doesn't, which is very sad about it. But you now have 2 opponents who are a little bit smaller than the original one.
Question: Are either of them still obviously under the effect of the booming blade?
The one with the mackerel is. Yeah, so just one just kind of plopped out of its butt, just kind of off and behind it, or to the left. All right. Next.
Sure. Pretty sure I'm next.
Yes, I believe you
Yeah.
Sure. I will.
Fireball.
I pull out a my blade, which is a curved cooking implement, and burning hot sauce squirts in 3 squirts into the face of the mackerel holding gummy bear.
Oh God! All right.
Scorching ray.
Excellent.
That's gonna be 3 attacks. Crit on the first. I'll worry about damage after a roll. Second one is where's the damage spell attacks on this thing? 8 plus my bonus is probably a hit. But let's spell attack is 10, so 18.
That misses.
Okay. Sorry. Wait, is this taking into account my my modifier? I'm actually not sure. So it should be 5. It probably is. Because I get a +2 because of my magic implement. But I think that's still probably an 18. I'm assuming that it's correct for now.
Okay. Yeah, an 18 misses.
And that was that's a 19 on the die roll. I think that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So the first is going to be 2d6 plus d8 for the fire spirits. Sorry, doubled. But I'll double after a roll. That's 30 damage. 30 fire damage.
All right.
And the second one that hits is a mere 14 damage.
Excellent. So as the fire hits it, it looks like it gets a little bit bigger, and it's looking kind of spicy-ish. So you see almost like these little like fiery eyes appear where its little gummy eyes used to be, as it looks at you in anger.
Right. Calcifer, get them out of there. So Calcifer is my wildfire spirit, which looks like a burning hearth, complete with a couple of brick struts upon which there's a spit where the last thing I was cooking is doing. It's sort of floating in the air. And so Calcifer will go in and immediately teleport out in a burst of flame with my friends, leaving them, say, 10 feet away. So still between our ranged people and the bears, but with a little bit of, so the bears actually have to move in order to get to them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
to get in between the bears and the ranged people, right? Because they still have the two individuals adjacent to them.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
So that's going to be, I
It
think,
moves Pepper and
2d6
me out of
burst.
10 feet, basically, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be like a 10 feet drop, teleport.
Okay, cool. All right. Anything else with that?
And just make sure I get the damage on that right. So Wildfire Spirit, hello Wildfire Spirit, where are you? Also, I should check that off. Fire teleportation. DC 16, which should be a DC 18.
All right.
Oh, it's not. That's not a spell. So D6 16 to not take 1d6 plus 3 fire damage for everyone who is not teleported.
Yeah, it takes it. So go ahead and give me the damage.
Sure. 4 damage.
Excellent. You smell sizzling sugar. All right. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Are y'all ready for this?
Calcifer will also back away so that Calcifer is not actually in melee. But
That wonderful caramelizing smell.
My initiative was a 5, so I think I go next.
Oh my God! You're one over me.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Believe it.
I get to go.
Okay, so I was gonna use my channel divinity and teleport people away, but this works better, so I can save that. Or it's not quite teleportation, but it's moving them without opportunity attack. Okay. So I guess what I'm just gonna do is... Because now I have to rethink my turn, because I had a plan.
Sorry.
Like a good... No, it's okay, but it's just like, okay,
You just had to save people.
You just had
God.
to help people.
You
My
ruined
goodness.
everything.
Okay, then, yeah, I think I'm just gonna use my fire breath weapon.
No, that's fair.
And then as a bonus action, summon my spiritual weapon.
Excellent.
Which is basically the mini-me version of, well, actually, no, it doesn't have to be. It's basically a second, honeycomb mace. So, alright, and I have Amulet of the Devout. So, oh, does spiritual weapon count as a spell attack? I get always confused, but this is a weird one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go with it. I mean, you're not holding it. It's like floats in the air and stuff.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
So
that's a spell attack.
First, I will attack with my breath weapon. Why don't you give me... Hold on. Why are you weird? Because it's not telling me to roll something, and I'm like, shouldn't I roll to attack with the breath weapon?
I think it's a dex save usually.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. You go, "Bleh." What are you eating to create this ungodly breath?
Well, that funny thing, a lot of people don't realize that sugar is what causes a lot of heartburn and GERD problems. So I really just lick my mace,
The
and
more
then...
you know.
It's a good thing I'm a gold dragonborn because I have resistance to fire damage. So
Resistant to heartburn, yay!
Resistance to heartburn for all the honey I eat.
Yeah, I mean, what people don't know, or some people do, is when you grind up a gold dragon, it almost acts like anti-heartburn. So it's like you grind them up, you slice them, and yeah, it works out perfectly.
Gold dragons are secretly made of bicarbonate.
Yeah, every dragon, if you cut them up and grind them down, acts as a medicine for something.
Grind your bones and make the bread.
If you put a dragon in a tub of water, you get fizz. We fizz. All right, so I guess make a dex save.
Alrighty.
Or rather, botch a dex save.
I don't wanna. I got an 18.
Aww. Okay, so what is and mine? It's not a spell, so
your DC is 8 plus your Constitution plus proficiency.
Constitution modifier.
Okay, well it calculates it itself and it says it's a 13, so.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It would be a 15 if it were a spell attack or a save spell. Anyway, so summoning my spiritual weapon. So that's that. Whatever this is plus. Oh, actually, I'm gonna use another crit, another auto crit.
Why would you do that?
Okay.
Because I can. So that means okay. Well, all right. So it's double the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you fracking kidding me? Can I use rerolls on damage? Because I rolled.
It's your channel. I'm just visiting.
Nothing says you can't.
Okay, six. Okay. I'm gonna use a player reroll to reroll the damage. Oh, much better. Okay, 18 damage. Oh wait, spell attacks.
18 damage.
Oh no, use it. That's okay. Blah blah blah. 18 damage as he is spanked with a honeycomb, a beehive mace.
Yeah, it looks like he gets a smile on his face, with this honey hammering his. Yeah, you get the idea. Is it my turn?
The hammer is his. No. Yes, it is your turn.
Yeah! Woo!
Oh dear.
Woo! What we've been waiting for. The other one without the mackerel is going to bite off its arm, like little gummy and out comes like a spray of gummy gunk as well as saliva. So let's see.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty much. I think only the people who were up in front, even with the teleportation, are going to get hit. So make a DC 19 Constitution save.
Alrighty.
It's like, bleh.
That was those of us who were teleported.
21.
Yeah, it's pretty much everyone but
I'm in
the
trouble.
backline people.
Okay.
Sure.
18?
Yeah, I don't make that.
Aw, man.
All
Honestly,
right.
Calcifer, even moving away a little bit, is still also going to take it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. If you succeeded, you're taking 23 damage, poison. If you failed, you're taking 45.
Ouch.
Ouch.
I have
What was the-
9
what was-
hit points left.
What was the DC?
19
Oh,
Constitution.
I got an 18. So,
You're not in front, are you?
I don't think I'm not sure I'm in front.
Because you used your spirit weapon, which flies on its own, I believe, and
Yeah, and I used breath weapon instead of getting up close and personal.
Well, what's the range of your breath weapon?
15 feet.
because this is breath weapon versus breath weapon, I think.
Yeah. So unless you move at the end of your turn, which I leave up to you, whether you would have or not.
How many hit points do I have? Well, I mean, I'm the healer. How much damage is it for a fail?
45.
45, not 4D. Of course not 4d5, that's not a thing. Okay, I guess I take, the healer takes that damage.
Woo! How's everyone looking?
What was the dex save for DC?
It's a con DC
save.
19.
What?
If it were a
19?
dex save, I'd be
19.
in much better shape.
Yeah.
Oh no! I think my spirit blinks out.
Oh.
16 on the roll.
Oh.
A con bonus of +2 isn't gonna do it.
Oh, just barely. I mean, you do have a reroll if you want to try to get a little bit higher. Oh, but yeah.
And 45 damage is exactly as much damage as this has.
Oh. All right, so that was its turn. The other one with the mackerel is going to move up. Let's see. Pepper, you really like stabbed it a lot.
Yeah, I'm in trouble, aren't I?
Yeah, which isn't cool. So it's lumbering towards you with this mackerel, this holy mackerel.
It's gonna take 2d8 damage because it's moved out of its space
All right,
willingly.
Give me that damage.
Some nice person just bought us 2 more auto crits.
Where's my auto crits? Help me out.
Next time I'm gonna have to make these more
gonna
expensive.
be-
Quirky.
8 damage.
8 damage. All right. Yeah. So it's kind of looking down at you as it's like. And yeah, it's gonna call upon Gummy God to Gummy smite you with the nunchucks of holiness with this mackerel thing. All right, so let's do an attack.
With the
dear.
gum chucks?
Yeah, the mackerel, the holy mackerel.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that was given to us. Oh man, this might suck.
So the fin chucks.
Yeah. 17 versus your AC, Pepper.
18. It doesn't hit.
Aw.
Oh my god, Gummy tried to mac on Pepper.
All right, it's coming at you with the other side of the nunchuck. Come on. 27.
Oh dear.
All right, so this is 3d10 plus 7. We got a 3.
The modifier alone takes me down.
4. Oh, I rolled abysmally too. So yeah, 14 damage as it like slaps you in the face with the fish. Just like whoosh. And normally, since you're unconscious, you would have to make a dex save. But you're unconscious, so you go flying 20 feet away as you are slapped the shit out of by this holy mackerel.
So Pepper's at in cap?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm down.
Yeah, so all right. So it's our 19.
That's
Pepper, make a death
Yeah.
saving throw.
Oh dear. That's a 12. So it's a success, yeah?
Yay! All right, so the 18, Kaz.
I will be casting a 4th level fireball into the area recently vacated by my friend.
Nice. Go ahead. Oh, that's me.
Yeah. Could hit both of them.
Yeah, it will.
And the spell save DC is 18.
All right, one crit succeeds, the other one fails.
Okay.
Pepper, how far did you go into the negatives?
I don't know.
Okay.
Not enough for an insta kill, clearly.
But also not enough that 3 temporary hit points would have helped.
No.
Okay.
I had 6 hit points left, and the modifier alone was 7.
Oh, jeez.
The absolute minimum that I was taking there was 10.
Yeah.
The one that made it, the one that did make it saving throw takes 40 points of fire damage to its face, and the other one takes 20.
All right. Yeah, it's like that Ghostbusters where they get that fire and they're like. That happened in Ghostbusters, right? Yeah, I remember that. All right. So after that, we have.
As a bonus action, I'm going to create a level spell slot for me.
All right. What does this look like?
Nothing. Remember, I'm invisible.
Oh yeah, no one sees you. You just like.
We just smell the cigarettes and bourbon.
See, this is why Paston gets all the glory, because Kaz is invisible.
The rest of us are still here.
Yeah, but not Kaz, and Kaz is like the charisma vampire. All right, everyone wants to be Twilight Edwards. All right, they're badasses. All right. So next is Dilbert.
Delbert, but yes. Okay. I have 2 attacks. For one of my attacks,
I am going to forgo the attack in favor of using Commander Strike, my Battlemaster ability, to make Kaz hit them again.
Yeah. What are you hitting him with?
I roll a superiority die, and you add it to to do an attack. So you pick your attack or whatever. Do it and add 5 damage to it. So, whatever you do.
Alright. So Kaz, I think it was a ranged attack for Kaz, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Eat. Go ahead. Ask for this potential other thing.
Kaz? Did you do something, or?
Me? No, I didn't do anything.
I used my Commander Strike to say hit him again, which
Yeah,
means you get another attack.
I cast Fireball again then.
And add 5 to the damage, because I rolled my superiority die that I spent.
Okay.
Re-
17.
redeemed custom NPC drop, purple gummy worm.
I know, right? I saw that. Yay!
Well played, chat.
Saving throws prayers.
All right. Do.
You see it's 17 because I'm only casting a 3rd level Fireball.
All right. They both fail.
They can both have 39 points of fire damage. For,
All right. Okay. All right. What else are you doing, Delbert?
For my second attack, I am going to okay, I don't have too many magic things, and then okay.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
shoot.
Hmm?
Wisdom of the Sworn. Starting at 6th level, whenever you or a friendly creature within 10 feet of you must make a saving throw. The creature gains a bonus to the saving throw equal to your Wisdom modifier. Yeah, which means
Cool.
I would have had one more on that con save and hit 19.
All right.
It
Cool.
also
Yeah.
means that Calcifer would have had one more and not make out.
so
Yeah, I got all this.
We'll think of that next time.
Oh, okay, so I'm still down to
this-
14 hit
Yeah,
points.
this will just be unfortunate. Your
I'm
god
gonna-
was like,
I'm gonna-
whatever.
Wasps? You summoned wasps?
Yeah, they're assholes.
I'm gonna switch to a +1 barbecue fork.
Oh hell yeah!
Barbecue fork.
So I'm gonna wield this one-handed, unfortunately, because I only got one. So that is 15 plus 8 is 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So when that hits, I'm also going to spend another superiority die for a sweeping attack.
All right.
So I am going to roll these. That is 6 and 8. 14 to the first one, and then
Okay.
7 and 8 is 15 to the second one.
All right, they don't look good. Large chunks of like gummy stuff is on the ground. Some ants are picking it apart. And it's like,
And I'm going actually to I'm going to action surge.
Mhm.
All right, come and get me if you can, and then I'm going to withdraw into my shell.
all right.
My speed becomes 0. I get a +4 to AC, and big turtle shell.
Excellent. It's looking down at you, somewhat confused. Like, did that really just happen? I think it did. All right, Char. Charmander.
Sure. I raise my my sickle and point it at Pepper, and Pepper catches on fire. Don't worry, this doesn't do any damage.
I'm here for
Are
saying.
you gonna try to just kill me? Okay. I guess we're
Now's
going
the
to
time.
meet Pepper's sibling Salt, who's actually named Salt.
Yeah.
Healing capsation.
And maybe they'll assault you.
Yeah.
I would feel very
Assault
assaulted.
Yeah.
and battery.
So as people see the fire, it slowly, and then the glimmer fades. It resolves into a salamander curling around Pepper, which will heal you on your turn.
Aww.
You.
Yay.
As a friend.
Fire's good. All right. Anything else?
I
Burn,
don't have
baby,
anything to do with
burn.
my bonus action, so yeah, no, that's fine.
All right. It's my turn. Whoop, whoop.
Is it?
Well, specifically the gift that has
Is
been
it?
given me.
Oh, okay, yes. Purple worm, sorry. I thought you were jumping the gun again on Laurel.
No, I'm trying to, but it failed last time, so I have to roll a deception. But in any case, purple gummy worm gets to go. Out from the ground spurts a 1-inch purple gummy worm. Ferocious.
But the purple gummy worm is never defeated.
Never. It's just like, and it like looks over at you all, and it like kind of like curls up into itself to spring forward towards Dilbert, trying to bite down on the
Shell.
the shell. All right, so it's gonna make 2 attacks.
Do it.
One is a bite, and one's a tail. All right, so that's a 21
Doesn't hit.
and a 25.
That does hit.
Yeah. Take 19 damage
Okay.
as this like 1-inch worm kind of pokes you right in the giblets. It hurts.
Turtles
And then
have giblets?
uh,
Goodness.
giblets can be whatever you want. And make a DC 19 Constitution save.
Cool. Cool. 22.
Oh, you are fine. You only take 21 damage as poison injects you, and it's like it's kind of the base for turtle soup, you know.
Oh wait.
so, yeah.
Did you remember you get what's my wisdom modifier added to your con save?
Well, they saved.
Oh, they.
I
Saved.
did save. I got a
Oh,
22.
okay.
Okay. I'm good at
That's
con
good.
saves.
Yeah.
Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm already at like a +6 to con saves. So.
Yeah, and so now like just from Dune, like it's just kind of hovering over the ground, like. All right,
Quai Halud.
Laura.
Okay, so everyone gets a +2 on your saves
Yay! Thank you.
from now on, but only PCs.
Oh.
In that case, I also get. I rolled a 26.
No, you're super resistant to.
26. Does that include me? 27.
That's after that includes you. It was 22 before you gave me an extra. So, actually, no, it was 24 before I gave you an extra.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, since I forgot I had a better save than I did, I'm going to use this turn to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
I like how Pepper's just there on fire. Don't worry
I have
about
a salamander.
Pepper.
So I will point out the salamander is sitting there waiting to heal people.
Okay, but I'm a honey cleric.
That's true. You can heal yourself.
I
too.
can heal myself. So I'm going to so cure wounds at 2nd level.
Zardoz, I didn't hear you. That was very quiet.
Okay, I just about fireball Pepper too, so.
Please do not.
Don't firebolt the pepper.
You were in the blast radius last round. There was nothing I could do about that.
Oh, that's a 7.
Pepper was
Okay.
thrown
Okay.
20
Thrown out
feet
of
when
the
you knocked
blast
out, so
18.
Yeah.
you didn't fireball them.
That's the only reason they didn't get fireballed.
Yeah. I was thinking that.
Oh, I have evasion. It'll be fine. Cool.
Yeah, well, evasion only works when I get to make a dex save now, doesn't it?
Curse
And
you.
you're out of the blast zone because it punched
Yeah.
you or slapped
Yeah.
you with a fish.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
thank God for fish, right?
Okay, so what I do with my main action is, she starts like, and is just suddenly covered in sticky, sticky honey, which also crystallizes. So I get back 18 hit points, and I add a d4 to my AC
Ooh.
until the end of my next turn. Roll 1d4. Ooh, so +3, so my AC is now 17. And adding back my 18 hit points. And bonus action, Honey Mace will try to splat the gummy worm.
All right. What gummy worm ever do to you?
Okay, so where are you, spiritual weapon? Right there. Oh, and it's +7 to hit, so I'll roll to hit first. So 19 to strike.
That hits.
And 1d8 + 2. That's fine. And for 9 damage.
All right. Yeah, it kind of like goes, but then it just kind of like comes back up just like a gummy. It's a little bit flatter than it used to be.
Boing!
Yeah. Boing. All right. Are you ready for this?
No, but I think it's gonna happen anyway.
Yeah. All right. So it's going to bite off. The other one's going to bite off its other arm, chew it up, and then out comes another gust. Of course, before then, it's going to move on up. I'm a gummy bear. Spraying this cone towards Dilbert and Laurel. Yeah, make DC 19 con saves.
Okay. And I actually have advantage on this. I didn't realize. Okay.
Jeez.
Okay. So I rolled 19 on the die, and then I get a +8. Gesundheit. So I got a 27. Is that con save?
Yeah. All right. You take 22 damage.
Can I use our auto crits on a con save?
Yes. So
'Cause-
you take 22 damage.
Okay.
And the other one with the mackerel is just like you would with golfing. It's just going to try to swat this little turtle golf ball.
Dilbert is
here.
6 feet of shell, okay?
Let's do this.
Little is not exactly the descriptor I would use.
Dilbert is 6 foot of shell in a 1 foot bag.
All right. So first one will be 26.
Hits.
And the second one will be a sad 21.
Will not hit.
All right. Cool. All right. You take 23 bludgeoning damage as it whacks you with this fish, and make a dex save.
All right.
+1! Or no, +2!
plus, hang on, what's natural? Let me check that real fast. Athlete. Oh, God. I don't need to know about that. I need a 5E. Come on. Really?
What are you trying to look up?
Natural athlete. It's another fighter thing, apparently. Come on. Oh, okay. Never mind. That doesn't work. So, yeah. So that... I will use a natural crit on that.
Alright, cool. You do not get thrown.
Yeeted.
Yeah, yeeted. You stay on this planet. Alright, swooping on up back to the top with a 19.
Just to notify everyone, it is 10 p.m.
It is.
I can game later, but do we have time constraints?
I have time today.
Okay. So we can
Excellent.
game for a bit longer.
Excellent.
Oh, combat.
I know, right?
Dice,
Alright, 19.
dice are my time focus because they slow everything down. Anyway. So, top of the round.
Alright. So this is when, does Pepper get back up now, or is it on your turn?
Pepper will heal on their turn. Pepper,
Excellent.
do you want to roll the healing, or do you want to take the number I've already rolled?
Is the number you've already rolled a good idea?
Wink.
I think it would be
Hypothetically
unethical
speaking.
to give an answer on that.
I'll just take the number you've already rolled.
Heal 11.
Okay, cool. I'm back up.
Woo! How does it feel?
Amazing. I'm not
Yay.
dead yet.
Alright, what you doing, Peppa?
I'm gonna, back up a little more so I'm not in melee range by a long shot, and then
Oh yeah,
I'm-
you're like, you wake up, you're pretty much like outside of the tent
Oh,
on the
yeah.
ground
I'm-
because you got yeeted by a fish.
I'm staying as far away as I can to still have a clear shot on a ice knife. Which
Ice
I have
knife?
apparently
Nice.
misplaced my spell list. It's fine.
Sharp as an ice and twice as nice.
Ice knife also flavored as candy cane shanks.
Cooling mint.
It's range spell attack 60 feet. And it's, 18 to hit.
That misses.
Damn.
Yeah, but it's now looking at you.
Hit or miss, the shard then explodes, and the target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dex save or take 2d6 cold damage.
Oh, that's not its best thing. Okay. Alright. They both fail.
Excellent. Max damage. That's lucky. So they are both taking 12 cold damage.
Okay, they do not look good, and they're looking at you like, I'm about to fuck you up.
Okay.
Like, for everyone to know, they will take their full turns coming at
I'm going
Pepper.
to take my bonus action to hide. I would like to not get hit with 11 hit points left.
Why are you running? Okay, fine. Go ahead and roll it. Jeez.
That's 16.
All right, yeah. You kind of pop into another tent, and there's
Yeah.
there's some like gummy bears just kind of sleeping.
Yeah. As long as I'm quiet, I'm not disturbing them.
Yeah, they're chilling. They're just, like, one has like a little like stuffed regular bear. All right, so next up we got Kaz.
Can you say fireball?
I think you
I
can.
can, yeah, but are you aiming it at Pepper or the gummies?
The gummies.
He casts
Okay.
Fire Bear.
Fire bear. All right. So they need. Let's see. What was the DC again?
17.
They both make it that time.
Okay. They both take 20.
So yeah, the fireball goes off, and you notice like there's been like this little like fiery pit in this gummy bear's stomach, and with the last fire, it explodes. So everyone in a 60 feet like radius from this thing needs to make a dex save.
Remember, you all get +2 to your dex saves because I'm awake. That changes if I stop being awake.
Am I still in this 60-foot radius?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, remarkable athlete does count. And I do get
dex save.
Yeah, so it's the DC is 19. If you succeed, it is 40 damage. If you fail, it is 20. It is fire though.
Wait, if you fail, it's 20, and if you
sorry,
win,
other way around.
Thank you.
Other way.
strike that, reverse it. Okay, so I'm down to negative. I get a 19 with my +2, but I'm down to -10. So, oh well.
Got a 25.
Oh, you're fine. And you got
And I have
evasion, so you
evasion.
take no damage.
So I take no
you're good.
damage.
Yeah.
I have resistance to fire, so I only take 10 damage.
Perfect.
2.
Oh wait,
And
it's
maintain concentration.
Yeah, it's fire damage.
It's fire damage. Oh well, so it's still 10. So I'm still. So I'm only at 0, not -10.
Yay!
So I'm still dead.
2. Okay, and what was it when you did save?
If you save it, it is 20. I thought I said right, 20 and then 40. If you failed.
Okay.
Oh wait a minute, I have.
So,
Oh, but they're dead already. Okay.
We didn't specify who actually ate the treats. I'm gonna say, because that was my intention to begin with, but
Yeah.
the treats went to Pepper, Gilbert, and Laurel. So we each
That's
started the
fair.
combat with 3 temporary hit points.
Oh, okay, so I'm down to 3. So
There you go.
There you go.
Still up. And yeah, you guys are kind of sitting in this aftermath of this explosion.
I'm going over to the salamander and petting it because,
Who's a
like,
good
I saw it
boy?
heal Pepper.
Aw.
So I am getting some healing from the salamander.
Who's a good lizard? I will also get lizard healing,
Good plan.
because you're there, and I might need to save spell slots. Oh wait, is the gummy worm out, or?
No one knows where
No,
the gummy worm
gummy
went.
worm is-
There is a tiny hole where it used to be.
Oh no.
Who knows? I mean, if
Can't
you ever
remember the
watch,
D6.
yeah, Body Snatchers, maybe it's going that route. But once again, who knows? Obviously, this has woken up the whole camp. One of the gummy guards races forward with a spear in hand and a kind of like that crossbow bolt with like the crossbow with several little machinations on top of it. And it's like, what happened?
Oh, I got this one.
Okay.
All invisible still, because I am still invisible.
Uh-huh.
I am your god now. Worship me. With the persuasion check.
All right, go it. Roll advantage.
I'm gonna just use the automatic crit.
There you go.
That's what they're for.
Yeah, it's like, okay. I mean, what do we do? Should I kill these other people, or are
No.
they like your friends, or
My friends.
okay?
We're acolytes. I think. Yeah.
All right.
Works for me.
So
We-
what do we do? Holy God, like
Well, we're gonna
Sacri-
put out the fires.
we're gonna what?
Put out the fires.
Okay, how about the virgins?
We're gonna leave those alone.
Okay, no, that's fair. How about the others, not virgins?
We'll talk about this.
Okay,
Consent.
excellent. I mean, obviously, we're all like more than willing to consent to death or ritual sacrifice. Also, other stuff. I mean, I guess whatever you're into.
But first, let's put the fires out because they're
Okay. All right, he's gonna like motion for people to like put off the fires. You hear screaming in the distance from the hornets, like shooting people. Yeah. Gummy Bear's like, should we do something about that, or are we calling the week? Is that today?
The insects will dissipate soon.
Okay. All
What
right.
is up with this camp?
So what now? What do we do? We were gonna like, we're like taking over a hamlet and stuff. Are we still doing that?
No, we're not doing that. That's foolish.
Okay. Well, what are we doing now then?
We're going to find a more appropriate task to do.
Okay.
What dungeon we can explore?
What is that task? We kind of need purpose for us to sleep well at night. Get anxiety.
Chain of fast food restaurants, obviously.
Start out, you're very soft, please.
There are dungeons to explore and restaurants to build.
Oh, dungeons? You're into dungeons?
Not that kind of
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we can get down with it. There's especially some people who are really down in it.
We've reduced them into a harmless hippie sex cult.
Then we're going to open a fast food restaurant.
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that is evil in this setting, so.
Yeah.
That works.
All right. So kinky dungeon play and fast food restaurants. All right. I'll let the people know.
We'll call it McBee's.
What do we call you? Oh great God.
ActualDraccus.
ActualDraccus. Okay. Cool. What are your domains and portfolios and stuff? What's your like backstory on that?
Well, we have an IRA program.
Management.
401k.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess we'll get on that stuff. Okay. I'm Jerry, by the way. Good to meet you, God. ActualDraccus. God. Your Highness.
Jerry, when you walked over here.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go get that stuff ready.
That's good, Jerry.
All right.
You're my number one bear. Don't mess it up.
Oh.
You want to be the number two bear.
No, I want to be number one bear. I will eat my cousins for that honor.
Let's talk about that.
Okay. All right.
Realize, as the bear leaves, I look at the others and go, you know what we gotta do now, right?
Disarm the pile of stuff at the house before it explodes.
Unless God wants to tell them to collect that treasure anyway, and then we set off all the traps.
Or we add the bear population to the town and double it in size for the next time fools decide that it's time to attack our hamlet. Then we've got an army of werebears to point at them.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Okay. I mean,
How long do you think they're going to continue to believe you're God? I mean, if you can pull it off long term, that's fantastic.
I give it, I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, El Dorado had an hour 40-minute runtime, so maybe about then. Yeah, and I think it kind of like, if you ever watch the ending of Chronicles of Riddick, it's kind of like that ending where God stands triumphant with his acolytes over the gummy entourage in their camps of doom. The gummies are more than willing to perform kinky stuff in the dungeon. Of course, Laurel has a date this Thursday with several bees, along with everyone else. Which is going to be weird.
Yay!
The safe word.
Do that. Sorry.
the safe word is be less. All right, and that's fat magic.
Okay.
why is it
My
whenever I
rendition.
play a cleric, I end up in a hippie polyamorous sex cult?
I think you're right.
I got 3 words. I got 4 words for you. Sex polytrope. That's 3 words. Oh well.
Yeah. All right, throwing
I'm
the channel
Paul-
back over to you.
I'm polyamorous.
There you go.
Polyculials.
We're in a polyncule.
Yeah, with a B. This is the B movie. Yeah, I love
I
it.
know, right? Dracus already took 16 psychic damage from me saying that, so you know.
Yeah. That movie was so weird.
B movie speed run. Let's go.
Yeah.
Bees! Oh well, I don't get to summon my Oprah bees.
Yeah, next time.
Our whole battalion. Oh well.
Your whole battalion.
All right, so yeah, this is Fat Magic. They successfully kickstarted today, which is awesome. It is a setting with 5e rules and sort of a D&D style setting, but is all food all the time and all the puns you can stomach and several that you can't. As we
It just keeps going.
As we punned so hard before break that Mitch started to regret agreeing to GM for us tonight.
Yeah, I went downstairs and like bleeding through the nose, just
What
like
have I
holy
done?
heck, it's hurting my brain.
As I'm looking, did you help write this setting, or?
I am doing a subclass, so I'm doing the wizard coffee subclass. That's my.
Oh, you're the coffee wizard person. Got
Yeah,
it.
I'm the coffee wizard.
There's actually a coffee mancer in the big book of pre-gens for Demon Hunters.
Yep.
That's fun.
Aw, yeah.
The caffeine.
My character literally died last time we played.
Oh,
I thought they were going to die because, you know, celebrity worship of the caffeine-omancer when they're a caffeine-addicted college student, and then they died because chaos. Anyway.
Oh, no, well, you didn't quite die. You just displaced your
Ghost
body.
now.
Well, the thing is, you could always ghost. You kept ghosting your body,
Yeah.
and then one day your body just ghosted you, and only in New York.
Sure did.
Anyway. So yeah, this is
Yeah.
Fat Magic. This is a fun indie 5e setting that I hope to see in all of your multiverses going forwards. It's got lots of fun settings ideas and race variants and class variants and subclasses and all sorts of fun wacky stuff. That is just so much fun, and I'm so glad it funded, and not just because I helped fund it, and it means I get stuff.
Me too.
And you said the backer kit goes up in a couple weeks, so people who miss...
Yeah, it should be up pretty soon, so
So-
you'll be able to pre-order and everything like that. So,
So-
just go to the Kickstarter page. and you'll
Does
find
that still work for people who didn't kickstart it while it was live? I forget.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
You can hop in and pre-order it. So yeah, it's perfect.
So yes, we're a little sad to be running this game like 6 hours after the Kickstarter ended.
So close.
So close, but at least you can still get in on backer kit, and there's definitely still room, and nobody minds being paid for their art a little bit more.
Exactly. Yes.
But yes,
Love your indie people.
yes. Toss a coin to your RPG developers, please.
Gummies.
And so this is Magic Fish Radio. Every other week, we do Indie Game Night, and we alternate between this and our regular campaign, Exit to Eden, which is NWAD in space, and not quite this zany, but maybe it could be, because I will never say no to puns.
Yeah.
This channel runs on wordplay. Woohoo! And, yeah, so, but on alternating weeks like this one, we run indie RPGs, and our default is Demon Hunters, because 3 of us at least know how to run it. But if you are an indie game developer, artist, writer, or even just an enthusiast who has an indie game you'd really like to see run on a stream, even if you're just a fan, like, contact us on social media. Our DMs are open, and we can talk about it. And, yeah. So, I guess I'll do my outro and then go look for someone to raid. I'm Ms. Chrysilla on all the social medias, and I basically run all the @MagicFish Radio medias as well, so come DM me about stuff. I have very little to do with my day except sew until the schools forcibly reopen in September, and won't that be fun?
Oh, jeez, yeah.
So, yeah.
Godspeed.
I am the channel Kermit and oft times a GM, so that's me. Let's go clockwise now, which means, Josh, you're next.
Sure.
Outro and promote things.
I'm Josh. I don't have anything to promote right now, so instead I'll throw out a final pun, which is what does that whole B relationship thing? What kind of database do you store that in? The answer is, of course, Hive, which stores things in a B tree.
Does anyone live close to him? Can they get him?
Yes, but I love the puns, so no.
Oh, damn it.
It's a religious thing. I cannot deny.
Oh, that's fair.
The puns compel me. Do not deny my veins. Anyway.
Invader Zim. Yeah, I get it.
Delbert.
I'm Rick. I'd like Bill for this evening. I don't have any of my own to promote, but I like to watch the Reliables on Monday on the Zombie Warriors Twitch, and you should too, so come along at 6 p.m. Pacific. It's fun. They play using the Savage Worlds rules. Zardoz.
Zardoz. At Once and Future Doctor on Twitter. I have stuff up on itch.io all the time. You can find me on Twitter easier than anywhere else.
And Drac.
I'm ActualDraccus. That's me on Discord and Instagram, just like I am in our Twitch chat here. I don't really exist outside of those platforms, but, you know, I'm here most weeks, so, yeah.
Okay. And Mitch, is there anything that you want to promote other than Fat Magic, or just Fat Magic?
Yeah, you can find me on all social medias at Penny for a Tale. My own Kickstarter, Necrobiotic, backed a couple months ago, but backer kit will be coming out. I'm also head writer for the Chew TTRPG, based on the New York best-selling Chew of the same comic book name. Other than that, you can find me doing marketing direction for Helmgast Black Void Games, as well as TPK Games, as well as my two channels, Weave the Tale, which is partnered, and then Penny for a Tale, where we've got that affiliate. Both of them doing sponsored TTRPG campaigns and one-shots and all sorts of things, so check that out. But mainly just check me out on Penny for a Tale for all the social medias.
Woohoo! Thank you again for GMing for us. I'm sorry I didn't warn you
about all the puns.
Like...
I would have gotten my leather armor out, but no. Oh well.
Yeah, because you wanted to hide. I see.
Had to get one more in.
Yeah.
Be the weird you want to see in the world. Okay, so we are going to go raid the Dice Cult, who ironically are running World of Darkness. But we're not, but it still works. So, and wait for that to load. So thank you, chat. We got a bunch more people than we usually do, and that's really cool. I hope we distracted you successfully for 3 hours in this ridiculous apocalypse world that we actually live in. So we're gonna go raid the Dice Cult now. So until next week, when we're back in N1 in space, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and come hang out with us on the social medias. Also join our Discord, because we're chill and like to hang out and make puns. So, okay. Bye!